that swims around the northern islands of the sails around the northern islands of the Trackless Sea. And you visited a few different islands here in the northern Trackless Sea, and you've found the inhabitants to be a bit of a mixture. They're obviously primitive folk, barbarians and whatnot, hunters, fishers, whalers, and you'd basically destroyed an entire town, which is nice. And you'd also learned, that the barbarians of the Purple Rocks are worshippers of evil entity, Kraken cultists. And you actually caught these cultists about to sacrifice a baby in the ocean as a gift to the Kraken, who obviously is a bit of a god to them. Anyway, you sailed around the Purple Rocks, and after a few days, you had, after an encounter with some harpies and this monstrous periton, you'd finally located the Moorcorth, and that's where we ended the session. So we're gonna get straight into it. You guys had devised a plan to get from the airship down to the Moorcorth, and this is where we're at now. So, the Moorcorth. Alright, you guys can see the ship here. It's got an open deck where you can see the Storm King clearly chained to the lower section of that open deck. There are a number of cultists manning ballistae on the bow and the stern of the ship, and there are some cabins as well. There's like 3 different levels to this ship, so it's very bizarre looking, but seaworthy. Looks like a giant squid, cuttlefish, and just plies through the sea here. You can see the forward fin is quite stable, and it's constantly cruising above the water. The tentacles at the aft end are kind of trailing behind it, bobbing up and down out of the water. And there's no way to approach without being undetected, unless, you know, there was some sort of natural phenomenon like very thick fog. So you've been seen straight away as soon as you descended down below the cloud cover. And these cultists have looked up and seen you guys here. They are already armed and ready to face you guys in battle. So we're going to just roll initiative and take it from here. And thought I restarted the API, but they must have crashed again. So you guys are currently about 250 feet above the water level. I think most people are pretty much going to fly or teleport over there, so you're not going to need to worry about bringing the ship any lower. All of the crew members will go on one single turn, and you've basically told them to fly away. So that's what they shall do.
I think we told them to fly above the ship where the ballista could return to it.
Yeah, that is an option as well. You could have them go directly above it, and the ballista aren't able to aim up like that. But we'll just see what happens. Alright. Get everyone in initiative. We'll just take Nizroth's initiative for all of the NPCs. They'll go on the same turn count. Ren, Thomas, Nara, Roderick, Defender of Icewind Dale, Lily, Norris. And where's Dan? Dan's not on here. Let me get Dan. He must have been on the other map, but not this one. And Dan. There. The sea water is very rough. Make no mistake. If you go on the water and you can't swim, you're going to have a hard time. Let me just make sure everyone's in here before we get into it.
Hard time, not in a good way.
Okay. Alright, so you've just hovered down now, just levitated straight downwards, and guess Nizaroth would be over at the helm down here, towards the stern, and he just kind of he yells at you guys, "What's the plan? Where should I take her?"
Stay right above the king, the giant, middle of the ship.
Okay. Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, they're going to just start heading over there. And they start descending, and you're about 200 feet above the water now, 60 feet closer. The rest of the crew, what are they doing?
Can we fire that? Can they fire that mangonel at the guys with the ballista?
They can fire it at the... Yes. They're at a good range. They're not quite 60 feet yet, so yeah, they're able to. So, which one do you want them to aim for? They're looking to you guys for orders and directions. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 crew members.
Okay. Could get them to fire at the aft of the ship.
That cultist?
Yeah, right in the center.
Okay. They're gonna fire.
He's the one with the funny hairstyle.
Alright, you can roll that one, Roderick. They load up this massive rock and just catapult it down. And that actually is a narrow miss. The cultist ducks. It almost takes his head clean off of his shoulder. Rock smashes into the ocean and just sea spray flies upwards for dozens of feet. They quickly load in another one. Ready! Aim! Loose! And they're ready to loose another one.
Oh, do it again.
And it just cleans him up. He gets absolutely splattered. He's like ripped off of the ship and he's gone. And then they begin loading it again and they get one action in for that. Okay. The king is bound by chains. He's chained to his arms and he's chained to his legs. He's lying on his back, wrapped in these chains. He's 28 feet tall and he appears frozen in time. His eyes are open, just staring blindly into the sky. He doesn't seem to register your presence or move at all in any way. He seems to be completely out of it. Roderick.
It just occurred to me that I could melt into stone one of those mangonel shots, but that's a terrible idea.
You just like pop out of the stone and hits. That'd be hilarious.
It would be. But if they miss, I can't swim. So, you know. I'll just fly out a bit and take some pot shots at
How
that
high are you
cultist.
above the ocean?
How I suppose I'll be moving down, so I'll probably move down the 80 feet of movement. So I think that leaves me 120 feet up.
Okay, you're 120 feet above the ocean.
Yep. So let's get a sharpshooter.
Who are you attacking?
I see that guy there.
Headshot, he's taken out.
Another one.
And which one are you attacking, sorry?
Oh, right, yeah, I killed him. I will just go next, try to get the column.
The arrow just hits the deck and bounces upwards.
Now, dread ambush.
and the arrow just hits him in the chest. Wow! He's flung off of the
Should I just?
ballista.
I should keep going, shouldn't I? I'll action surge because gotta
Most
gotta
bang for your buck
clear out
with
my
the-
side. Next one. Yep.
Yeah, still 3 cultists on the Ark Castle. It hits him in the neck, kills him instantly.
Next one.
The arrow just gets swept in the wind, swept away.
And I will ambush. I meant to do that. I'm leaving him alive. Oh, get the last guy far back.
And you've got sharpshooter, so you ignore the bit of the cover from the lip of the Ark Castle, and you just see him drop.
Yeah, that's that.
At the end of your turn, Roderick, all of a sudden, the weather picks up, and a very, very strong wind, and the sound of thunderclouds start to roll in the distance, and it starts raining just out of nowhere, and it's windy, so ranged weapon attacks will have disadvantage. It's a very strong wind.
God damn it.
Yep. And more javelins.
I'd like to start. I just want to ask a question. This area that the king is sitting in, how deep down is that?
It's about 24 feet down.
And then is this little thing here like a halfway platform or something? Or
Yeah, there's a small landing, and there's a ladder and a cabin. There's a aft cabin and a fore cabin.
but it's like this little thing here is how you get up to the top, right?
Yeah, that
This thing down
landing.
here?
That landing is about 8 feet below this this level here.
Okay.
Each level's about 8 feet on a ship.
All right. That'll work. Let's come up. I think I was Nara. You were coming with me.
Yeah.
All right. I will use my bonus action to blade sing. Sorry, I don't. We're not there. And then I will dimension door me and Nara down to these 2 squares.
Whereabouts, sorry?
Me here and Nara here on the stairs.
Okay. Alright. Push. You guys will go. You go to it well now. And you'll be on this map.
Okay.
If I can actually center it properly on the squares. There we go.
And then
Alright, as you stand here on this platform, it's like 10 feet wide, so 5 feet wide, 10 feet long, and there's a cabin here where you can hear some noises. There's just a wooden door leading into the cabin. It's currently closed. There is a ladder that descends down onto the bottom deck. There's two layers of cabins. There's cabins on this level and cabins on the layer below you.
okay. And how does he look awake?
I'll repeat it again. So just take a listen this time. So he is laying on his back, and he's wrapped in chains. He seems to be in a stasis. 28 feet tall, and he appears to be frozen in time. His eyes are open and just staring blindly into the sky. And he does not seem to be aware of what is happening around him. He does not react in any way.
Okay, so some kind of magic, maybe. I can't tell what that magic is, just by looking.
You could use your action to make an Arcana check and think if you can think of any spell that may be in effect.
Okay, that'll be not this turn, because I used my action. So I think I'm all done.
Otherwise, it would be like identify, detect magic.
Just a quick question, Seb. The guys that were on this part of the ship just kind of disappeared.
Oh, I don't know why they disappeared. They shouldn't have. That was an accident.
These
Okay.
guys, that was intentional.
They disappeared. Yeah, sorry, no, there are 6 there on the ballista.
Okay, I was making sure. Okay. I'm gonna get the bird to dash.
Yeah, you're 250 feet above the ocean at the moment.
I'm gonna get the bird to dash at a diagonal, so I'm gonna go 160 foot, like over and down.
You're 90 feet above the ocean now, as you angle down towards the ship.
Unfortunately, I will have disadvantage on all of these attacks, but whatever. I'm gonna throw a javelin at this gentleman here.
And the javelin cuts straight through the wind. Yeah. And you impale him through the chest. He collapses to the ground dead.
Alright, I will turn and wish that I had a javelin of lightning. And then go for that guy.
Hit. Again, the javelin cuts straight through the wind and you hit the guy in the neck. Dead.
Alright, let's go for this one next.
And you hit him. The javelin impales him through the chest, killing the cultist instantly.
Okay. And I think I'm gonna save my axe and surge. I need it later. I feel like cultists that die in one hit aren't gonna be the only thing on this ship.
I'm sure that's all.
So yeah, I'll just try and stay where I'm at.
You haven't even put on the battle music yet. Come on. Alright, right. You know that the fight hasn't really started when the battle music's not playing.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to go ahead and ignite the flame tongue, and then I'm gonna hold my attack action until Thomas said he was gonna dimension door me down. So hopefully he'll put me next to somebody that I can attack.
Okay.
What's your ass?
Oh, man.
Instead of saying, come with me if you want to live, I say, come with me if you want to kill. And in our same relative position, I can come on top of these dead cultists, right?
Yeah. That sounds a little bit weird, but sure.
Different strokes for different folk.
There you are. Yeah, it's an empty, unoccupied space now. You zip over
Yeah, so-
there. It's very it's very stable on this ship, despite you being in rough seas. The actual deck itself, it doesn't even barely move, and you just see this loaded ballista mounted on a swivel turret, and 4 cultists next to you guys. Some ammunition that it's just starting to open. Is visible from these compartments underneath the deck boards. So you guys go over there, and Ren uses ready to action. I'll move you over.
So, all right. So I guess the guy directly in front of me there.
Okay.
Not Thomas.
South of me. Can it still be a reckless great weapon attack, even though it's just one attack?
No, it can only be reckless on your turn.
Okay. So,
These guys are just wearing like clothes, basically. 12 hits.
yeah.
And swing! You cut him in 2.
Cauterize the wounds, though.
Alright, for bonus action, I'll quicken an acid splash on the 2 south of me. So the first one directly south.
Alright, this guy jumps out of the way, and the guy next to him screams, and and he almost drops to the ground. His face is burnt red, flesh bubbling and sizzling.
That's what we did.
Okay. The this cultist is going to aim the ballista, and this guy's going to shoot it at Thomas. At point blank range. Well, not point blank, but almost. And
Ow.
it hits. He drives a ballista bolt into you for 16 piercing
Actually,
damage.
I'll shield.
Alrighty, you quickly
Seems like a good idea.
kick in your shield, and that bolt is just sundered as it barely even leaves the ballista. And this cultist is going to tackle you and try and grab you, Thomas. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check. He tries to just tackle you off the edge of the ship. And he grapples you.
Oh shit.
And he jumps and just jumps off with you, and you both splash into this raging water. And he just, it's like holding you there, cackling maniacally and trying to drown you.
I mean, it'll be pretty hard to drown you. You take a day.
Alright, this door opens next to you, Lily, and there are 4 cultists in there.
Why, hello there.
And the first one sees you and just says, "Welcome to your death!" And he just tries to, like, tackle you, Lily. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Okay, I'll go with acrobatics. And I don't remember if I have any sort of bonus to this for being blade singing.
I think you have,
Yeah, you get advantage on acrobatics.
Yeah, advantage. And you're too quick. He's not able to tackle you. Another cultist is going to squeeze in here, and he'll try to tackle you as well. Make another acrobatics check. Tries to just shove you, basically. And you jump out of the way. He moves back and provokes from Nara as he's forced back into the room. You try to hit him, Nara, but you end up chomping into the door frame. Another cultist is just going to try and shove you out of the way, then make another acrobatics check. And he gets pushed back. Another one runs forward. Make another acrobatics check. They're just trying to basically get you out of the doorway.
Makes sense.
Another one, they just keep on pushing. Push this bitch out of the door, they say. Make another acrobatics check. And one more as you're just slipping out of their grips. Each one provoking from you as well, Lily, if you wanted to do anything.
Oh, I'm alright.
And they don't push you out, so they're all just stuck in a small cabin. You see like hammocks hanging on the walls and things like that. Alright, more cultists. 6 of them spill out of a cabin on the very bottom deck. And they spill out here. They're below you guys. And they're going to start climbing up. One of them climbs by you, Lily, and provokes an opportunity attack. If you want to take it.
I'll pass.
And they dash, and basically the right ballista has a few cultists fill it up, and then other cultists dash over to the other side and start climbing up again onto the other ballista. And that's it for the cultists. No.
I want to bonus action cast Divine Favor. And do I have a shot at the one in the door?
Yeah, the door just provides half cover.
I can.
Hit. drive the longsword straight through him, and you kill him even without the radiant energy. Poke him with the longsword, he's dead.
I can move through Lily to get into there now, right?
Yeah, it's available to walk through now.
Attack this one.
Head. And you just cut him straight down, slice him across the neck.
And then I'll attack that one.
And that hits him. You impale him. So you just run in and just cutting them down, kicking them against the wall. They barely even reach for their weapons by the time they fall.
And I'll step forward into that one space.
Dan.
So I'd like to get over to everybody else's. I forget the rule on mounting a griffin. Is it just part of movement?
Yeah, it costs half your movement speed to mount Griffin.
Okay, so that's pretty much all my movement to get there. And then they have 60?
They have
Or-
80 feet, and they can take 3 actions: dash, disengage, or dodge.
80 feet. Okay.
You're also open, like up in the air.
Yeah, you're 200 feet above the ocean.
Oh, this is an airship as well.
Nope, this is the ocean. This is your airship, which is 200 feet
Oh,
above the
so-
ocean, and this is a
Okay.
waterborne vessel.
So, okay, so it's going to take me probably 2 movements to get there.
Yeah, you'll be 90 with a full dash, going straight
Yep.
down as much as you can.
Yep.
You'll be 90 feet above the ocean.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Okay,
And then
you still got your action.
my action, I'm too far away to do anything. So I will just dodge, I guess. Actually, I'll bonus action cast jump on myself. And then I will also dodge. Thanks.
Okay. Alright, suddenly 4 Mero just emerge from nearby the ship.
Oh. Hello, friends.
Hail!
Hello, adventurers! They carry these harpoons with long ropes attached around their arms and waist. And they join initiative. They're just in the water, swimming creatures. Alright, the airship is going to continue trying to move over the ship, and they just about get there. You've got 2 shots with the mangonel. They're still close enough to hit these cultists if you guys want.
I'm assuming these Marrow look like they're not actually friends.
Oh, they're notoriously evil creatures. They're obviously some sort of servants of the Kraken and these Kraken cultists.
Yeah,
They emerge out of the water as if they've been swimming alongside the vessel, and they have these harpoons, and they're pretty much going to throw them at people and impale people. So if you don't like being impaled, then you'd probably consider them hostile.
Okay, great.
I don't know, maybe your flaw is I love to be impaled. Impale me, please.
No, that's okay. I think these are good targets for the mangonel at this point.
Alright, do you want to yell over to them and like point?
Yeah, I'll yell as loud as I can, pointing with a javelin that I'm about to throw.
Okay. Go ahead and make a mangonel attack against that one, if that's the one you want to choose.
Oh,
And
come on, guys.
may as well fire the other one.
Wow, it's twos?
Um,
I don't know, you have that set up right, Seb?
it's very unlucky. Your rocks just they get blown off course as well. Don't forget you're also disadvantaged. The wind is like supernaturally strong,
Oh.
and they just hit the ocean. Cause this gigantic splash to rise up. They've got another 2 rounds of loading, so eventually they may even get 3 shots in a round if they don't die.
If it lasts that long, yeah.
I mean, yes, that's what I meant to say. Alright, Roderick, you're up. You're 120 feet above the ocean.
Yeah. I don't think I have much I can do. It's more efficient against all these groups. I could put a spike growth in there, but that would kind of inhibit us as well. So I think what I'll do is throw down some lions. I'll just check the range on.
Remember how well they swim?
They swim just fine.
Not in these waters.
When in doubt,
No one
lions
swims
are
fine in
people.
these waters. It's a figurine 60 feet of me, so I will. Was I 120 feet up? So
You can get him over
just
there.
like
If you, how high do you want to be?
I will be coming into land, kind of. So
All right.
I don't think I can quite get that far though. Well, actually, yeah, I was
you can.
120 feet, so I could land. Yeah, I will land and
Down
throw
there.
some lions down. Yep.
Just chill on top of the giant's legs.
The second deck.
Yeah. I might. Where can I put these lions? Because they're large, aren't they?
Yeah. Both of them.
Might
going down.
throw the other one up onto the top floor. Yeah.
Up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move all these dead cultists out of the way as well. They can go on the ocean.
Literally
Yeah,
stacks of them.
Yeah, let's get these bodies out of the way.
Yeah. So one, you toss one up there, and then
Yep.
you can move them wherever you want to put them anyway.
Yeah. This is fine. Might yeah, he can do that. And
roll
what's
initiative for the
their
lions as
initiative? Yeah.
Just click on their character sheet. Just click the word lion on like where their name is basically. And it'll roll them in.
What is it?
Alright. Initiative count 3. The very end of the turn order.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I think. Unless I've got. I don't think I have any useful spells to do as a bonus action. Could Hunter's Mark someone, but that probably won't last for long.
Alright, at the end of your turn, Roderick, suddenly those strong winds vanish. And all of a sudden, Thomas, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
There's a mage somewhere doing crazy stuff.
The
Damn it, Thomas, is
water
this you
seems
again?
to be electrified. And you're getting
shit.
electrocuted in this water. A little bit. You take 5 points of lightning damage. And that strong wind has just subsided.
the idea of polymorphing into a giant shark. Getting out of the water.
Okay, that's it. Strong wind's gone. You got electrocuted. That was all. Lily, you're up.
Okay, so you said I could use my action to try to understand what was going on with the king and the chains and the
If
sleeping.
if you think it's a spell, you can use your action to try and identify a spell that's in play.
Yeah, let's try that.
And
So what do I do then?
It's an Arcana check. The DC is 15 plus the spell's level. So it would take a 24 to identify a 9th level spell. Or the effects of a 9th level spell. And you have advantage.
I did not do it.
List. Alright, so basically, the only thing that's coming to mind is spells that you know or have prepared. Or,
Cantrips.
Or spells that you know or have prepared. Or first level spells. And you're not thinking of any spell that could have this effect.
Oh, bugger. Okay. Well, that was my action.
Norin.
Okay, let's see. I don't want to possibly fall in the water, but okay, so this guy is currently just holding Thomas in the water, right?
Yeah, he's like splashing around, like again.
A lover's embrace.
He might go under. Who knows?
I'm going to. I'm 90 feet in the air right now, right?
Yeah, 90 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna fly using a dash with the bird to get right next to Thomas, and I want to use one attack with my lance to try and just stick the guy that's holding him.
Okay. You dive down and that hits him. And you just like lift him up out of the water, impale him through the chest and stick him to the side of the Morcor.
Cool.
It's almost worth sacrificing the lance to leave him stuck like that.
So I'm going to reach down and grab Thomas, like with my second attack.
You got him.
So I'm just grapple. And
You don't
can I swing him up around and put him on the griffin with me?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
It'll cost all of your movement speed.
That's fine. I'm not getting off the griffin anyway. So I can't move you, Thomas. So if you wanna, if you'll accept the help anyway, I'll put you on the griffin like behind me.
Did Thomas resist?
Just waiting for your reach around that you said.
Fireball on the griffin.
All right, and then I'll use let's see, I should have like 60 more feet of movement with the griffin, with the dash. So I'll like fly around here. Well, I'll go here first, and I'm gonna stick this one with the lance. Oh, or not.
Strong breeze blows you a little bit off target. So you are to be on this level. You're actually about 25 feet above the ocean level because the ship's about 24 feet tall from the water.
Okay.
You've got enough movement. It's just
yeah.
so you know.
I think the Griffin has enough. So yeah, I'll ask Thomas. Does he want to be closer so he can jump off, or is he good with just being in the air?
Yeah, I can Misty step off.
Oh
yeah. So be where you want to be. That's
yeah.
good.
Okay. I forgot that you can do that.
You forgot that he's a magician.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want him on the griffin when he does that.
Feel reassured because my clown costume has antlers.
Well, magic search. All griffins within 60 feet die.
Oh, Thomas, Thomas will be Norin's arch nemesis after that, I think. Yeah, that's it.
Let's turn the others upside down.
Alright, a door opens on the second deck. And someone steps out from a cabin. Right next to you, Roderick. He smiles at
Hello
you
there.
and says, "Hello, Roderick. So we meet again. Long time no see, Lily. What's the matter? Don't remember me?"
Is this the shithead from the fire giant stronghold?
Nope.
That
Different
is the matter.
shithead.
Were you in the styes or on the boat?
I may be dressed a little bit differently. It's not quite as cold down here, you see.
That's the shithead from the giant stronghold.
It's Nilron Darelost, the treacherous mage from Svardborg that you'd seen in the top of the Jarl's cabin.
Oh,
We
okay.
take a wand from her or something. Or try.
We stole a scroll from him.
I haven't forgotten that time that you stole a scroll from me, I'll have you know.
Norin snaps his fingers. Ah, that's it. Right.
Would you like it back?
That wasn't us.
He smiles. I knew you were coming here. And then he quickly casts a spell.
I mean, I'll go ahead and try to counterspell it.
Go for it. This guy behind him, Kraken Cultist, he kind of looks like a mage as well. But he has these black ink tattoos and squid-like features. Looks very similar to these other like strange cultists that you'd seen around the Purple Rocks. He's going to cast Counterspell and Counterspell you.
Thomas, now's your chance.
Don't have it.
And you haven't met that guy before, but Nilron gets his spell up, and it's time stop.
Oh my.
Okay, didn't know he was that powerful.
He gets 4 rounds. And he'll use his first round to cast a spell on himself that turns his flesh into stone.
This guy.
He'll also move over here. He'll climb up. And climb up here. Oh, there's a lion up there.
You ain't lying.
He'll use his second action to Misty Step up here. Bonus action at least. And then I guess that's still the first action or second turn. He'll cast another spell on himself. Then he'll use his third turn to actually that would have been his third turn. He will then break the time stop by casting another spell, and this one's going to be Cone of Cold, straight down on Roderick and the Griffin. So
And the lion?
He'll put it like, sorry, maybe. Yeah, I think it'll hit the lion. It might hit Lily too, actually. It might even hit Nara. So he does it from above, and it goes like this. Yeah, just like that from, the space above, like that.
Is this one con save?
Yeah, 1 second.
Isn't that space you just put him in the space where this guy's standing? Or am I... No, it's not. Never mind.
He's in this.
It's hard with the 2 layers.
He's in this square. He's on the very top deck, and he's angling it down. So he's just flooding this area of the cone of cold.
Guess he's gonna be turned into a pincushion here in a minute.
All right,
Yes.
Roderick, the Griffin, the Lion, Lily, and Nara make Constitution saving throws.
Light slime. He wasn't around.
Alright, Lily, fail and take 44 points of cold damage.
Oops, I did. It's higher level.
Nara,
There you go.
you fail and take...
I'll indomitable that.
Okay, re-roll. Alright, you succeed and you take 22 points of cold damage. And Roderick, you succeed and take 22 points of cold damage.
I might reduce that as well with an absorb.
Alright, you cast Absorb Elements and you cast Counterspell. Counterspells.
Acceptable.
Yeah, you could trade a 3 slot for a 1.
It's 11 health.
Norn is just like, what's up with all these counter spells?
This
Damn.
lion is turned into a frozen
Everywhere.
statue. Your griffin is hit for 44 points of cold damage, Roderick.
44.
Alright, this Mero's going to swim closer, and he's going to throw his harpoon at Thomas. Actually, at the Griffin.
If he throws it at the Griffin, I'll force it to
Go to you.
target me instead.
Alright, it ting, bounces off you. Then the Mero uses a bonus action to reel in his harpoon, and he throws it again at the Griffin, and I guess it'll be at you, Norin.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna warding maneuver with my reaction.
ching, you cut it away, block it.
I don't want to get pulled into the water with this heavy armor on. No, thank you.
This Kraken cultist, Thult's Dagger Dart. No, actually, he's not going to get out of the cabin yet. Cultist that you guys haven't met before. Board the ship. He is going to cast a spell, and that spell is going to be Time Stop.
Jeez. That's not good.
And he goes for 3 rounds.
Double time stop.
He's going to start off by casting a spell on himself. Then he's going to, so that's his first round. Round number 1, he casts a spell. Round number 2, he casts a spell. And he has like these shimmering images surround him. Mirroring his movements. And then round number 3, he casts a spell, and you see this this breaks the time stop. This third spell, basically a shimmering barrier spring into existence around him, like a pinkish kind of color, shimmering, wow, wow, almost invisible, but it reflects all this light and shimmers every now and again.
I don't know what that is.
This Mero's going to try and harpoon Thomas.
I can't help you.
It gets through Thomas's shield, and you must succeed a strength contest against the Mero. He's going to pull you off into the ocean.
Come on, buddy.
Take 8
Come on,
piercing
buddy.
damage, and you need to make a
Gonna
strength.
pull you off.
Straight strength.
Yep, a strength check, strength contest. And he tries to pull you off, but you don't let him. He's going to use his bonus action to reel his harpoon back, and he's going to throw it again at Thomas. And this time, it bounces off his shield. Rend.
All right. Go ahead and use my bonus action to rage. I'm gonna go ahead, yeah. I would go ahead and provoke the attacks of opportunities from those guys. And I'm running this way.
Okay, they have these just scimitars in their hand, and just hold up, Ren, because that's like a bit of a drop. I think you have to get all the way like down 2 ladders and stuff to get there. So just make your first move down this ladder. That costs you 10 feet of movement to get down there. All right, these cultists just have like scimitar in their hand, but they something else. You notice on the blade of the scimitar, there are like these like inky tentacles moving around on the scimitar. Kraken's tentacles, like a tattoo almost. And basically they will try to hit you. Something's going on there. Alright. First one, this guy misses. And then the one below him, he misses you. So that costs you 10 feet to move there. Then you've got like a landing, so you can move there. So that's like 15. And then you need to jump onto this ladder, and that's going to cost you another 10, so 25 to get down there. And you're effectively like down here now on the ground. Actually, there's another layer, so you're on the ground here. But I'll keep you on the layer so you can see everything.
Okay.
For now.
So then I can move there. That's what you said, 25. So I'm at 30.
Yeah.
40.
Another cultist would have attacked you too when you left the ladder, and
Okay.
that misses you too.
And then if I dash, can I make it to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cost you 20 feet of movement.
Alright. So, let's see, a bonus raged, dashed. Okay, so that's it for this turn.
Thomas,
How far up in the air am I?
you're about 24 feet. Ish.
So I'm level with the deck of the
I
top
think
deck?
So. I think that's how where Norin had you.
Yeah, I'm level with this top deck.
Alright, then, yeah. It's a good place to be on that ship. I'll Misty step down here between the giant's legs.
That's actually not an unoccupied space, but you can. There's something else in between its legs, but you can still be.
Don't look the other way, Thomas. Keep facing
And
west.
with the angle I'm at here, can I see this guy or no?
Yeah, he's got like half copper, basically.
I've got spell sniper, so I can ignore that. I'll just try to shoot him with a firebolt. No, I'll shoot him with Eldritch Bass. 4 chances to break on.
Man,
3.
that hits him. Bumps into him for 7 force damage. Immediately, his stony skin vanishes,
Last one.
and that hits him for another 10 points of damage.
And that's. I'll run under this. Is there room under the bottom deck to kind of have cover from the guys on the second and the top?
You
I'm on the very bottom,
would
right?
need to be. Actually, what square were you just in? This. I think that's actually the square of Roderick's Griffin, because you should be referring to basically this map at the moment. So I think you would have actually had to be like there, basically.
Oh, I thought there was.
Use that.
I thought there was another layer down, like
You
all
could-
the way on the.
or you could
on
be.
the bottom.
There is. You're on, like if you're on the bottom deck, then you're on the bottom deck. This is it here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, was get to the bottom deck.
Yeah, there's another cabin. If you want to look at the very bottom level, there's a cabin here. Ladder leads up here.
So I want to get under. This is under that ledge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look up, there's like a cultist climbing up the ladder.
Cultish.
Alright, it's the cultist's turn. Okay, firstly, this cultist is going to attack the lion with its scimitar. And it hits. The lion takes 3 slashing damage and needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Lions are wise.
Alright, those black tattoos, those inky black squid tentacles, they disappear from the cultist's scimitar, and you actually see all these black tentacles rolling over the lion's flesh now. And it sends the lion mad. It becomes frightened and has to use its action each round to move away from that cultist.
Aha.
These cultists here, 3 of them are going to fire the ballista at Norin's griffin.
I'll make them go for me instead.
They miss you. The other 2 are going to get the ballista ready. Alright, meanwhile down here with you, Nara, the 3 cultists, they all attack you with their scimitar. First one misses. Second one misses. Third one misses. They can't fight for shit. Their scimitars are easily blocked. Now, where was this guy?
Nara is particularly hard to hit anyway, so...
Alright, this cultist, so he's basically there for you, Thomas. He's going to attack you with a scimitar. And
I'll shield. Shield is my friend.
And you block it. The cultist above you just keeps on running up that ladder. Actually, no, he won't. This this guy's going to kind of stuck on the ladder. I guess he's just going to like try and hack down at you with his scimitar, Thomas. Like he's in the space above you. He's climbing the ladder and he just tries to swipe at you with a scimitar, but it bounces off your armor or your shield. And that's it for all the cultists. Nara.
I'm gonna bonus action fighting spirit and attack the cultist below me.
Hit. And you just cut his head off.
And then the one above me, directly above me.
That hits. And you hit him straight through the chest with a longsword, killing him instantly.
And then the third one.
Hit. You slash across his chest and neck and he spins, doing a half turn, dead. And he kind of just gets slunk in the hammock.
That's 30, right? 10 through Lily, 10 down the ladder, right?
Yeah. Run out through Lily, jump on the ladder, climb down, you're on the lower deck. The Mero, this guy, he's going to swim on over. He's pretty quick, swims a little bit closer, and he tries to harpoon the Griffin, aka Norin.
Is the water still electrocuted, or...?
They don't look like they're being electrocuted.
Okay.
And here comes another harpoon attack. Bonus action to reel it in, and then it completely misses. Another Mero swims forward, and same thing. Harpoon attack at Norin. It misses. Bonus action to reel it back in, he throws it again, and it misses. Sand.
All right. So you said I was about 90 feet up, right?
You are, yeah, 90 feet above the surface of the water.
And the Griffin's got 80. So, I'd like to get to pretty much here. Oh wait, it's not clicking. I'd like to get to about here, kind of close to the ship, if that's possible. So I'm not sure how much movement that's going to be. Is that about?
You want to
I'd have to use a
land
dash.
on the...
No, I don't want to land. I'm going to stay airborne.
How high do you want to be above the ship?
I want to get within 30 feet of Lily.
Okay. All right, so 60
So,
feet.
okay. So I'll do that.
Exactly. You move
Like
where
right.
you want to go.
Okay. I just the split. I'm gonna move to the other side.
Yeah,
Over to
this is
here,
the top
right?
deck. This is the second deck.
Yeah. So to about here, 30 feet above Lily.
Okay.
Is what roughly where I want her to be. And then I'm gonna cast life transference onto Lily.
You are counterspelled.
Okay.
By this guy. But go ahead and cast the spell.
Okay.
I think was it 4th level?
Wow. Yeah.
fourth
It's
level?
third. It's a 3rd level spell.
Alright, in that case you're instantly counterspelled.
Look at those ones.
Yeah. It's a good one
mean-
to counterspell.
Yeah.
And I will bonus action put the help action on something, this one. Over here. If that's possible. And then I will fly away. 60 feet.
Above the ship?
Oh wow, there's more over here. Shit. Sorry. Now I'm stuck in there. God damn it.
60 feet above the ship?
I want to go. Yes. Well, I have 20 plus another 80, so I'll go 80 feet above the ship
Okay.
and end my turn.
Something invisible opens the door next to you, Thomas.
That's exciting.
And you don't see him yet because he's invisible, and he's as silent as a cat. Yeah, tries to attack you. First attack will be at advantage. After he attacks, he'll break this invisibility. But basically, you just see this door open, and then all of a sudden, you're attacked. And
Uh-oh.
Alright, so you just kind of see a couple of footsteps, a couple of wet footsteps walk along the deck, and then you're attacked, and you see a half-orc. He's got his short sword jammed into your leg. Make a Constitution save against poison.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
You take 35 piercing damage from the sneak attack, and 25 poison damage from the poison on his short sword.
Oh, that's a lot.
So that's 26 and 25 is 51.
Yeah. It's a total of 60 points of damage. And then
Oh,
25 poison and 35 piercing. 60.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
as close as it gets.
He also has savage attacks because he's a half orc, so he gets an extra damage. Oh no, that's not a critical. Luckily. Alright, oh yeah, obviously he's an assassin. One hit kill, but not quite kill. And second attack, and he misses you. He's then going to bonus action disengage and quickly run back into that deck. Lion. He needs to move as far away as possible from that cultist. and basically
Yeah.
doesn't have much more room to maneuver.
Can it run onto the back of these?
It won't go anywhere hazardous. That would be hazardous
Okay.
because it could like flip in the
Yep.
ocean. But I think it's got
So
like,
it
one
will-
space, basically,
Yep.
like that. And the cultist will attack it again with an opportunity attack. He slices the lion for 3 slashing damage. Okay, the airship, it's now moved directly overhead. I'm not going to move it anymore though because it's going to take up all of the map, but it's directly overhead now. Roderick.
Alright. So, how far am I from Lily at the moment?
Oh, actually, before that, Mangonel. I forgot about the Mangonel shots. Norin, you're kind of probably the closest, or Than. So, I guess that will just probably keep on focusing on the marrow.
I
Or
mean, that
no,
makes.
wait.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be too close or not. No.
No, they're fine because they're still about about 150 feet above the ship. They can still get the Mangonel down there. So maybe Norin can point one out and Dan can point one out.
Sure.
Go for this asshole.
Now you guys can both make Mangonel attack against it. And that hits. The massive rock smashes into this giant fish monster.
For not that much damage.
I don't know how to do that.
Click
It's a token action.
Yeah, it's a token action. So just click your token and you'll see a macro for it at the top of your screen. Called Mangonel.
My token?
Yep. Pick your token and then
Where the hell am I? Where the hell?
Get your griffin to do it.
There it is.
and that
Nice.
hits and it just forces the marrow into the ocean, just blood streaks the sea for a brief moment. Dead. 33 damage. Okay, Roderick.
It's almost double
Okay.
what the first one was.
I think it's too far. Oh no, it's fine. We'll do one of these. Healing word on Lily.
Dread ambusher.
Oh yeah, I got Dread Ambusher on there as well. Nice.
How much
Oops.
is the total?
13.
Which one was it, sorry? Oh no, sorry. You're a healing word.
Yep.
I was just checking something else then.
I'll get a griffin to dodge. Then I'll shoot what's his face? Ugly next to me.
Yeah. Griffin takes a dodge action. 11 misses. 14 also misses.
I'll use a menacing attack on that one. 14.
A menacing.
Get a stick. A
Menacing.
menacing attack.
You have
Yep.
to hit for menacing.
You
Oh,
have to hit
sorry,
first.
I mean the
Precision.
Precision. Yep.
16 hits him. And he resists the damage. He does have that stone-like... Oh no, sorry, he doesn't have the stone skin. Oh, he's hit for 15
Yeah.
points.
What does this purple aura seem like it's doing?
It doesn't interact with your arrow in any way.
I think
Okay.
he had mirror image, so
Oh yeah, mirror image. Yeah, it's still hitting. Oh yeah, sorry, mirror image. I was thinking blur. So let me roll
There's,
his mirror
there's
image.
so much stuff going on.
Okay. You destroy one of his images in that case.
Yeah.
He's got 2 left.
Bolts, dagger
Does
dart.
the mirror image happen before the AC for the first one? Or would that still
yeah,
miss
sorry, you,
his mirror?
actually, it would have 14 would have hit his mirror images, mirror image instead. So
Okay.
you didn't need to use his precision strike.
Yep.
Lily.
So I'm on the mid deck. Looking down, can I see where Thomas is? Did I see
Yeah.
the assassin attack
He's in
him?
this he's in this space.
Oh, okay. And the next question is, does it look like he's inside that pink thing?
The pink thing does not. It would get him. Yeah, he would be. Yeah, he would be enveloped in it actually.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I guess the first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to speak my contingency phrase. So that just puts blink on me, right?
I don't know. You chose to do contingency. I'm not sure what you chose to do.
Well, it was blink. I'm just
Okay,
making sure it
then
works. Okay. And then how about the guy up on top? Is he outside of the pink thing?
Yeah, he has total cover from the deck below.
Okay. So that's where I'm standing now?
You're standing on the mid deck. He's standing
Mid-deck.
on. So this is the top deck, mid deck. He's on the top deck. And the other guy's on the mid deck.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will throw out a Big B's hand. And just try to hit the mage up top.
Okay. Doing the attack.
Yeah, just a regular attack.
Okay. Let me get the
Not a great roll.
icon for that. And all right, a 15 misses him. Bounces off of him. And
Yeah,
where
I
did you
thought
want to put the hand exactly?
Just, up right here next to him is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's plenty good.
Unoccupied space. That's occupied.
Okay, so one to the north.
Okay.
There we go. Come inside and shut the door.
Okay.
I'll end my turn. And then I'll roll d20.
Move this ship so it's like on the grid a bit better. And you blink. You go into the ethereal plane. Norin.
Alrighty. I'm going to move a bit on the griffin. Slide over to this guy, pulling out Kelly, and I'm going for the mage.
He
And I
smiles
should
at
have
you.
advantage. I should have advantage on him because I'm mounted.
Okay. He
And
says
he's smaller than my griffin.
Yeah. He says it does not end here, Norin.
All right.
That hits. You slice into him for 13 damage.
I'm gonna put my unwavering mark on him.
Black blood like squidding oozes out from that gland.
Is this fucker a lich now?
He's not skeletal.
Lich-like. He's talking like he's a lich.
He
Talks like a lich. Fuck him.
the entire ship just kind of heaves over to one side. It hits your griffin and causes you to miss for the 15.
Alright, and I'll swing again.
And 20 hits him. You slice into him through his robes and hit him for another 11 damage. He's got a couple of cuts on him now.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and action surge. And just because I feel like he's kind of in the way, I'm just gonna like backswing at this dude. Like, get out of the way, guy.
And he's dead. You just drive. I didn't even get up the ladder. You just drive the longsword down to his neck.
Then I'll take my other 2 attacks against this guy.
Hit.
24.
You slash into him more. Squitting blood rips out from that injury. Hit.
What is wrong with your blood? It's very strange.
I have been blessed, he says.
Mm-hmm.
It does not end here.
You keep saying that, but I don't know what it means. Let's see. No bonus actions. That's it.
He smiles at you. Must admit, you're an avid swordsman. Forgive my intrusion. I was merely dropping by. But this is not my fight. This is not my place. We will meet again.
Oh, you were saying that this is not the end because you're going to run away. And I guess I don't even get all of that out before he teleports.
He casts teleport and vanishes.
Ah, that little bitch. If only I had counter spell.
Thoughts is going to step out here and see what's going on. Then he's going to cast the spell.
I don't think anybody's around to counterspell him.
Okay. And that's what it's going to be. Kind of cold. Let me line it up first. I think he might just do a straight one. He's just going to hit that, including King Hecadon. So it's going to hit Rend, Roderick, the Griffin, the Lion, and Nara. And okay, everyone in that area make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, I guess the lion's already turned to ice. It just completely shatters now.
Oh. Does it turn back into a figurine or is it just gone?
I think it turns back. Yeah, it turns back into a figurine. The actual lion itself shatters and then rolling around on the ground is this little golden figurine.
Good job, Lion. Good job.
Oops. Well, that does not hit the king that much. The king is still vulnerable to attack. He succeeds the saving throw. Nara, you'll hit for 43 cold damage. Rend, you'll hit for 10 cold damage. And Roderick? Did Roderick have to go?
He
already?
bounced.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he left a minute ago.
Okay. I'll make his con save. And I'm guessing he'll absorb elements.
Probably.
Alright, he fails and takes 21 cold damage. And then the Griffin. Ah!
Wait, is Roderick and the Griffin inside the globe of the thing?
He is inside.
Oh.
You don't know what this is. This is not a globe of invulnerability as far as you're aware. Could be a number of different things.
Yeah, I'm meta anyway, so just disregard.
Yeah, there's multiple spells that create
He's
shimmering
trying to help
barriers.
you out, stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't on mute when I said that out loud.
It's like thinking out loud.
Alright, so the Griffin is turned into ice, basically. It is shattered. And Roderick will use his reaction to land on his feet. I'll just move that griffin out of the way so it doesn't take up more of the map. Holtz just stands on this landing here. Ends his turn.
Roderick jumped into the water.
This Marrow is going to swim on over and bonus action pull its harpoon back. And then using its action, it's going to throw the harpoon at the griffin, aka Norin. Hits you for 9 piercing damage. And you have to make a strength contest against the Marrow.
Yeah. Just straight strength, right?
Yeah. Strength contest. Your strength.
Oh, that's not good.
And this Marrow just quickly grabs a can of spinach, downs it, and then yanks you off the griffin 20 feet towards it into the water. Doesn't grapple you or anything like that. And it's rough seas. Do you have water walk?
We don't have water walk on
It's
right
only
now, I
water
don't
breathing.
think.
Okay.
We have
Yeah.
water breathing.
And
So
then the
if I
Marrow
sink
will
to the bottom, I won't die from that.
try and bite you with its second attack.
Okay.
Miss.
Slap him away. Stop it.
You're also noticing something as well, Norin. The water feels strange. You can't put your finger on it, what it is exactly, but you feel uneasy being in this water.
Okay.
Rend.
Alright, this guy in front of me, we're on the same level where I can attack him?
You are on the ground level. There is a ladder here, and he's like in the square above you on the ladder. You can attack him.
Climb up the ladder.
He's on the ladder, so you have to. You try to climb up the ladder, he just kicks you back down.
Well, as long as if I can hit him, then I'll reckless and great weapon master.
Hit. And
Oh,
clear the ladder.
and there's rage. Yeah, rage damage.
He is super dead.
Just splatter.
All right. So then I
A mist.
climb up the ladder.
Okay, it costs you 10 to move into Thomas's space because Thomas is actually there, like that. So you move on to Thomas' space, 10. Climbing up the
Alright.
ladder, 20.
I
And then
point to the door. Yeah.
you're
And
on
then-
the mid deck.
And so I can attack this next guy in front of me.
Yep. You're engaged with
Alright.
Salts and this cultist.
Okay.
You will need to. You are climbing, so you take both your hands off the ladder to make that attack, and just make a strength saving throw. You're basically just holding on with your legs, and yeah, you don't even know why people use arms to climb ladder. Really, it doesn't make any sense.
I work my core.
And you swipe through that cultist, and he's dead. You don't even need to roll damage. You cut him in two, just cauterizing
Alright.
the incision so he doesn't bleed everywhere as well.
And I don't know how much movement. Can I make it up to the
Yeah.
wizard?
Yeah, you can jump there. There's a
Okay.
that's a ladder. Yeah, you can be like on the ladder next to him.
And then my bonus attack on him. Jeez.
Swing and a miss.
Now I miss. Okay. And that's it.
Thomas.
All right. So wait, am I on the same level that Ren was on?
No, actually, I'll put everyone on the levels they should be on. So you guys are down here. You're on the same level as you are on the map now. A lot of stuff's being cleared out, so just keep you on the appropriate levels. So Thomas, when you look up, you've got like Rend above you in this space, and then Tholtz is on the landing above you like that.
Sorry, I was moving when you. Okay, sorry. Oh, grabbing. Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, Roderick's on the same level as you. Nara's on the ground level with you.
move out a little bit so I can see what's going on up there.
Right, you look over, you see Tholt's up there. There's still 5 cultists on the top deck as well. Should be able to see that.
Okay. Am I in this pink thing?
Yeah. You're inside the shimmering barrier.
Okay. And King Hecadin blocks the next 3 squares, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step to the other side of Hecadin.
Okay, you're next to Nara there. Like that. King Hecadin is still just staring dead up. Chains around both arms, chains around both legs.
And I'm just scared being on 1 hit point, so I'm gonna drink a healing potion. Find it. It's action bonus. And a little more comfortable between Nara and Hecadin, so I'm gonna stay there.
Alright, the cultists. We've got these ones. They're going to take 2 shots at the balloon. Oh no, they can't get the balloon. They're going to take 2 shots at Than's Griffin. Here comes the first one. Your Griffin is struck by a ballista bolt, Than. It's hit for 18 points of piercing damage. And they've got enough to fire again. Here comes another ballista bolt. Another bolt screeches through, hitting your Griffin's wings for 11 piercing damage.
Would my Griffin have its own initiative count now?
Oh yeah, you should roll initiative for it, Norin. It does when it's not mounted. Okay, you're clearing up the battlefield quite a lot. Nara.
There. Can I see Rend from here?
Yeah, he's about 10 feet above you in this square on the ladder.
And, how about Thon? Like, where is he in relation to us?
He is 85 feet, or 80 feet above you, like basically accurately portrayed. 80 feet in
Alright, I'm
space.
gonna cast Bless on myself, Rend, and Thomas.
Cool. Thank you.
And bonus action, Second Wind.
Okay, so you're stowing your sword for that spell. It's got,
Yes.
yeah, material components. So basically you clutch a holy symbol in one hand. Okay, stow your sword, pull out your holy symbol, and you cast Bless. Okay, the Marrow's going to... They're going to... this one's going to swim over and just claw at you, Norin. And it's a miss. It's going to try and bite you. It misses. Next Marrow's going to swim over and bonus action pull up its harpoon, and it'll throw its harpoon at you. Miss. Ends its turn there. Dan.
All right, I'm gonna fly down towards the deck. So I'm gonna come down to about here, I guess.
Are you landing?
I'm gonna be like 10 feet above the deck,
Okay.
and
Here you've got basically you're on the same level as Ren, and then
Yep.
you've got Thomas and Roderick down here as well. Thomas looking
Okay.
quite badly injured.
oh, there's okay.
I'll move everyone up here so you can see it.
So what I'll do is I can see everybody and I can see Norn in the water as well from where I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to cast Water Walk. If everyone is within 30 feet of me, that's where I want to be in order to do it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Thoughts cast counter spell.
That dick.
He doesn't know what you're casting. He's worried. It's
Okay.
gonna be something big.
Cool. Well, this caster can go fuck himself. I will go. That was a total of I was 80 feet, 70.
Now, Griffin's got 10 feet left, but he can also dash and give it another 90.
Okay, I will. Shit. I'm going straight for these cultists. I'm gonna go. I'll dash and I'll go right to the cultists, and I'll kind of go right here.
Okay, you jump
Or
off the Griffin.
no, sorry, I'm gonna stay on the Griffin, but I'm gonna be right by the cultists, about 10 feet above them.
So you're not engaged in melee.
They're carrying melee weapons or no?
They're firing a ballista.
Firing a
They
ballista.
do have melee weapons, yeah. They have scimitars.
Okay.
They don't have them brandished at the moment.
Okay, so I'll just go within melee with them.
Okay.
And I will put. I should have put the help action on the dude before I left, if I could.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
On the Archmage.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy's the half-orc assassin. He's going to try and assassin Roderick in the face. And he hits Roderick. Roderick needs to make a con save. And he fails, so he takes 26 damage. And he attacks Roderick again. And he misses Roderick. He then disengages, goes back in the lower deck. Alright, that lion's just... It's continuing to... Actually, the cultist is dead, so it's not frightened anymore. Roderick's going to tell the lion to help. Jump down and help, I guess. It'll leap down and help Roderick. Alright, your Griffin. Naren, are you calling out to him?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be holding my hand up, ready to grab on.
Okay, they're fiercely loyal, and it swoops down and starts ripping into the marrow.
Fuck yeah.
Sees you in trouble and just gets down like just above the water, claws at the marrow, whoosh, rips a claw through it, bites at it, and hits the marrow for 18 points of damage. And it's kind of leaning over for you to jump on as well. Trying to fight off that marrow and distract it so you can jump on.
Good Griffin.
Okay, the mangonel is Locked and loaded with 2 more shots. You may as well make them, Norin. They're going to be helping you out with the marrow.
Yeah, we'll go for the weaker one first.
And that just takes the marrow's head clean off its shoulders.
Sweet. Have we lasted long enough to where they get 3 shots in a go, or is that like
next round?
Next
they'll
round?
have 3.
Okay. And then just moving up the line. So this one next.
They load in another massive rock, fling it like a slingshot. It hits the marrow. You hear a loud crunch, and it almost kills the marrow instantly.
Cool.
That's it for the cultists and the crew members and whatnot. Alright, Roderick's going to just run in and start. No, he's ranged, isn't he? He'll run back and he'll start shooting at bolts. And take a shot with his longbow. And he hits for 3 piercing.
It's not rolling the damage, right?
Oh, he hits. Yeah, that's wrong. Let's see what's going on there.
Yeah, just a 1 that didn't roll a thing.
Alright, let me roll a d8. So it'll be d8 plus 2. So he hits for. There we go. It was right. 3 damage.
Okay.
And I'll roll for his mirror image. Second mirror image is destroyed. 1 left. Next shot. And that hits Tholt's dagger dart for 9 damage. And that's what Roderick does. Got 2 attacks. He says, sick him, lion. And then ends his turn. Lily, you blink back into existence.
Can I appear in this square out here?
You can appear somewhere that you can see, I think.
I think it's any space within 10 feet that's unoccupied, but let me check
You
this
can't
out.
go through walls, though. You can't teleport through walls when you blink out.
From the ethereal plane?
Yeah. I guess so. I guess maybe that ship wouldn't be there. No, you can't teleport through walls. You're on the ethereal bit, you know, ethereal and material are quite closely linked. You can still see the ship clearly and everything from the ethereal plane. Yeah, you can't teleport through walls with blink, basically.
Alright, I'll appear here and open the door.
Alrighty. No spells go through total cover, so blink is also one of those spells.
Alright, let's see. Do I see the other assassin anywhere?
No. He's on the lower deck.
I point to the open door down there.
So he's hidden away. Got it. Let's see. In that case, I'll send the hand over and try to take care of this marrow.
You can't, yeah, you wouldn't be able to see the marrow, Lily. You're on the mid deck. Marrow's in the water. You've got about an 8-foot high wall in between you and that.
Can I start climbing up these stairs so that I can see over the edge?
You can. You've used 5, 10, 15. You'll need to go.
I blinked into this
5,
square.
10. And then you've got a ladder that you can climb up. It will cost you 20 feet to get up to the next level. Plus, you have to go through difficult terrain. It's going to cost you 30 feet. So you can just get up, and yeah, you'll be in this space.
What's costing me all the movement?
Climbing. You have to climb up a ladder, and then you have to squeeze through the griffin.
Oh, I thought the griffin was up in the air.
I went into melee.
Griffin's on the mid deck.
I didn't understand that. Okay.
Sorry,
Well,
upper
from
deck
this
level.
level, can I see up to these guys?
Yeah, 3/4 cover. You can see these two.
Okay. Let's go ahead and. Oh, yeah. In that case, let's just try to. I don't think it'll work, but I'm gonna try to grab this guy with the fist.
Okay. I do a grabbing fist attack. Alrighty. That's a strength check contested by his. And he's gonna make a strength check. And he becomes grappled.
All right, and then I can squeeze him when he's grappled. So 10 bludgeoning.
Crushing
And
for 10.
I'll just pop back in here and see what happens to my blink.
You maintain. You remain on the material plane. Norin, you need to make a strength saving throw.
To not
or
sink.
actually, you can make a dex save to grab the griffin too, if you want to grab.
I
the
would
griffin.
I would much rather go for the strength save to not sink.
Okay.
My dex save is not that great.
All right, you maintain. You're in heavy.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to.
Do I start to sink?
Yep. You're gonna
Fuck.
sink 10 feet under the water.
All right. Does it take an athletics check to
Yeah, to swim up.
swim up?
It'll be an athletics check.
Oh. Okay. Norn just.
And even in full plate, you swim, and it costs
Like
you
a
20
dolphin.
Yeah, 20 feet of movement, and your head's above the water
Okay.
again.
All right. It only takes me 5 feet of movement to mount. I think that's thanks to a Cavalier feature, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll.
As you jump on the griffin, the marrow is going to claw at you. And claws at you for 10
That's
points
fine.
of damage.
That's fine. Make sure I took that off the right. Okay, make sure I was taking it off me rather than the griffin. I will, using the griffin's movement here, and swing Kelly at this thing.
Hit. You fly down and you slice the marrow for 10 damage. It's almost dead.
Alright, let's go ahead and try to kill it.
And you hit. You drive the longsword straight into its neck and it just bubbles. Blood splashes in the water and it vanishes from view as it sinks.
Alright, and then I'm going to start flying away. I'm going to start flying away, but before I completely go away, I'm just going to toss a silver to dart really quickly at this thing with sharpshooter. Ah, that's a miss.
You'll never get that dart back. It's lost in the
That's
tranquil
fine.
sea.
I'm not that worried about it.
Back in the water. Do it all over again.
I don't use the darts that often. So I used 5 feet of movement with the griffin. I'm gonna use the rest of it to go straight up.
Okay.
160. And then I'll
or just 80?
oh no, let's just go 80.
Alright.
So I'll be 80
straight up.
feet above. Norn, Norin's getting a little more used to being in the air. Let's see. And I'm going to go ahead and bonus action second wind. There we go. I'm back to full, baby.
Nice hit.
Alright, so Tholtz has these black ink tattoos of tentacles all over his chest and arms. He also has tentacles coming out of his neck, and he looks semi-amphibian. The black tentacles start to writhe and move around on the surface of his flesh, and his eyes turn into these motes of crackling lightning, as if he's communing with something greater, and then he smiles. He is here. And he places his hand on Ren, and suddenly there's an explosion of lightning that erupts from his hand. And it hits you. It shocks you for 9 lightning damage, and you lose your reaction. He then casts another spell. And he misty steps. And then he closes the door. Misty stepping out of the grip of Bigby's hand. And that's his turn. Ren.
So how much movement to the door?
You're 5 feet. You're like right next.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I was on the same one. So try to open the door.
Alright, you pull the door open and you see a little cabin here. With a bed, some shelf, table, like a little office. Maybe a captain's office.
Alright, then run in. Is this something I can, is that a table or something above me, or can I move there?
You can move there.
Alright. And then we'll Reckless and Great Weapon Master attack him.
And that hits. You drive the sword across his flesh for 30 points of damage. That shimmering barrier vanishes.
Try that once more.
And you cut through his final mirror image. Well, it destroys the mirror image.
Yeah, I was sitting there just so I was like, wait, why'd I click that? Yeah. And that's all I got. Okay.
Thomas.
Alright. Does this ladder go all the way down to the bottom?
Yeah, it goes from top to bottom.
10 foot to move there, 10 feet to get to the middle level? To
Yeah.
the bottom? I can see the corner of this guy over here, so I'm gonna... So I'm at the same level as him now, right? So I'm gonna try to hit him with a firebolt.
Okay. The firebolt goes straight into his office, slams into his side. Ah! He cries out as he's hit for 18 fire damage.
Alright, and just to change it up, I'll bonus action Eldritch Blast. Quickened.
He will counter spell.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He counters spell to spell.
Alright, it's 20. Maybe 30, and I'll shut the door.
Okay.
I don't want to get hit by a straight cone of cold or something.
Alright, the 3 cultists over here fire the ballista at your griffin, then. One quickly loads it, one of them aims it, and one of them fires. And they miss. The griffin quickly moves to the side. This cultist is going to try and just shove you off into the water, then. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check. And you're way too strong, you just kick him back. Meanwhile, this cultist slashes at your griffin with its scimitar. You start to see all these inky tentacles run up and down the blade of the cultist's weapon. And he misses the griffin. Nara.
I want to go into the room the assassin went in. Can you move me to the lower deck map part?
You're on the lower deck. This is the door.
And then bonus action, fighting spirit, and attack.
And whoosh, that's a hit. You slice him for 15 damage. That hits. He'll use his reaction to uncanny dodge, whoosh, and you hit him for 6. Just jumps out of the way. You come in again with a 32, and yeah, that hits him. And he's got a couple of small scratches on him now. Each attack's only just glancing him, and he just smiles at you.
Surge and attack again.
And that hits him. Slice him for another 10. That hits. And you slice him for another 9. And a crit. You drive a long sword into him, stabbing him straight in his torso for 18 damage. He spits blood out of his mouth and he's looking bloody now. Alright, this final marrow is going to try and just going to slink back into the water. No one's kind of swimming around there. Slinks back into the water. Dan.
Can I get my griffin to attack this one here?
No, the griffin can only take the dash, dodge, or disengage action while you're controlling it.
Okay, I'll attack this one. Old school. Coming in with a short sword.
Head. And you jam the short sword straight through the cultist's neck. Dead.
I will spiritual weapon, cast spiritual weapon. Oops. Yeah.
The dove. It flies in. Which one are you attacking?
This one here.
Hit. And it impacts him in the face and just explodes his head. Snaps his neck, killing him instantly.
Okay, and dodge action on the griffin.
Okay.
And that will be returned.
Rule chuckles at you, Nara. How's the captain looking? He says to you, mid-battle.
Captain's abandoned you, my friend.
Well, guess what? I've abandoned the captain. I hope that bastard dies. He gives me a headache. He quickly snatches up this chest, like a small coffer he puts under his arm, and he moves outside of the cabin. He kicks the chest open, and suddenly green gas floods the cabin that you're in. And it completely floods the cabin and he starts to cough and splut. It's like a 10-foot radius green gas. Make a Constitution save, Nara. Let me get this gas happening here. It doesn't affect you, and he just starts coughing and spluttering. But he has advantage on this save. And it doesn't affect you, it doesn't affect him. And then he slams the door shut. Have fun dying! And then he's going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to look around and see a very vulnerable looking Thomas go into that room. Oh no, that door's closed. He'll he doesn't really care about Tholtz. He'll run over. Bonus action dash. Comes to that ladder. The lion's going to, I guess, jump on Roll and try and savage him. Pounces at the half-orc assassin. And Roll dodges that attack. Miss. The crew of the airship, they have 3 mangonel attacks this round. May as well point out some cultists to them, Norin.
Yeah, I mean it's the 3 that are left alive and that they can see. I think those are the only enemies that they can see. So we'll start
one
with
for each of them.
Yeah, we'll start with the top one.
They launch this massive stone and it comes down and just flattens the cult. It just sprays him everywhere.
And then just going.
Fire!
Right.
And smears him along the top deck of the ship.
Jesus. And one more.
And squished.
Alright, saves Norn from having to toss javelins at him, so yeah.
I've killed all of the cultists on board now. Okay. Alright, all of a sudden, this enormous tentacle. It's huge. It's definitely not just like a regular octopus or anything like that. Absolutely enormous. It just reaches up onto the mid deck of the ship, reaches around and wraps around Roderick and just grabs him and pulls him into the ocean. The tentacle then recedes down into the ocean.
Oh shit. Yeah, not a lot we can do about that.
Jeez.
I mean, there's not. I mean.
Oh well.
Alright,
Bye, Roderick.
at the same time, a very strong current just pushes up onto the bow of the ship, and a massive tidal surge just it just wraps around the top of the bow here. Big wave hits you and your Griffin Than. Both of you make a strength saving throw.
Sorry, who?
You and your Griffin.
I didn't hear my name. Sorry, strength saving throw?
Yeah. You and your Griffin need to make a strength saving throw. Alright, your Griffin is fine. It keeps its claws dug into the wooden vessel. But Than, you're smashed by this wave. You're swept 60 feet into this churning, raging ocean. It's a freak wave. Smashes onto the bow. Lily, you're up.
All right. Can I reach over and open this door?
Yeah, you can open it from there. Oh, Thomas's space, you can open it, yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's see, what do I see? I see nothing.
When you look down into this space, you see the half-orc
Oh, okay.
in the space below you, and the lion here too.
Oh boy, okay. You know what? I will have the hand try to grab the orc. Oh, probably not.
It flies over and tries to grab him. And it's a strength check for him, right? It's strength. It's not. Is it a grapple?
I did a D20 plus 8.
I meant like, is it? I meant like this.
It's like a grapple.
It's a grapple, so you can use acrobatics.
I think so.
It's a grasping hand. Yeah, it's a grapple. Okay, he'll make an acrobatics check, and he just managed
He
to
dodges
slip out of its grip.
All right, not great. I will use my action to try to ding dong doom him.
Okay. You are in melee reach with him now too.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
Okay.
He's in the square below you.
Yeah, okay. So ding dong doom.
And he's already looking kind of hurt. Wah, he just blurts out all this blood from his mouth, and all these rotten veins start pulsating on his face.
Alright, and then let's see, from here. That griffin's still sitting right above me.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just push in past Thomas again. Well, yeah, no, I'll just hold my ground. I'll just stay right here.
Alright.
All right. So I was gonna do something different, but I'll. I saw the big tentacle come and grab Roderick, so I see Than in the water. You don't really want that to happen to him.
There's something
too,
else.
So
As you look beyond Than, there's something
Oh, there's
coming
more.
towards him. A two-headed shark.
the hell?
I start screaming.
How many fins?
It's a two-headed shark with jewelry.
Christmas lights.
It has some,
Yeah.
it has some like offerings tied around it.
All right. I was 80 feet in the air, right? So I'll
Yeah.
use the full movement to of the griffin to come on down to Than. Give him the come with me if you want to live.
I fully embrace you. Bear hug.
I'll grab him and put him on the griffin, and then
You'll need to be on
We'll dash.
another space though. Dan can't be on his space.
I'm hugging him. We're one. We're spooning.
He can use his action to grab you and his full movement to swing you around onto the griffin.
And then I will. It took the full movement of the griffin to get there, so I'll dash with the griffin.
Now, when there are two riders, the movement speed is halved, 40 feet.
Okay, so I can get to here. Like I'm moving back towards the other griffin.
Okay, how high above the ocean? 30?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. His griffin has its own turn now too, right?
Oh,
so
yeah, I'll roll initiative for it.
I'll fly back towards. So since I can only go 40, I'll fly back towards the ship, but I'll go at an angle, so I'll be 40 feet in the air.
Okay.
Just chuck me.
40 feet.
Chuck me like a spear.
I need you to stay as still and straight as possible. And grab him by the collar and throw him.
I do Spider-Man.
And let's see. I used one quote-unquote attack action to grapple Than. Can I see this guy?
From there, 3/4 cover.
Cool. I have sharpshooter. I'm just gonna throw some javelins at him. Because I see Lily is down there doing something, so we'll help her out.
It's okay. I don't know what I'm doing either.
That hits him. He, out of nowhere, that javelin just glances him along the arm. He's already very badly injured.
He's got to be like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, he looks up and he's just noticed you hunking javelins at him now. He jumps to the side, 16 misses him. Kind of
Okay.
glances off his cape and armor. Alright, you're stuck in this cozy cabin with this freak archmage cultist, Ren. And he smiles at you. More sacrifices for the almighty Slakathel, he says. Do not oppose a god. You can never win. And he's going to let's take a look. Look across at the injured mages. Say goodbye to your friends, he says. And time to take out the trash. And he's going to cast a spell.
So it's trying to stop him or trying to stop the assassin. I guess we try to stop him. I'll try to counterspell him. I will throw that out with a 4th level slot. I know it says 3, but I'm going to use a 4th level.
Okay. Do a 4th level counterspell, and unlucky because he's all our 3rd, so he counterspells you with a 4th as well. And he just says, "Goodbye, rule." And from what you guys can tell, there's some sort of conflict, mutiny perhaps, between him and Thor. And bam, he's going to kind of hold that area.
That'll probably do it for me.
An explosion of coal floods the entire deck of the ship. It's going to actually hit the Griffin as well. And you're going to get hit as well, Nora and Than, because it comes in like this. 60 feet. Alright, Rend, Lily, Thomas, the Lion, King Hecadon, both Griffins, Than and Norin all have to make a Constitution saving throw. Rend, you fail and take 20 cold damage.
Oh, I guess I should have did a Constitution save.
Than, you
That's about right.
fail and take 41 points of cold damage.
That was the Griffin, not me, I think.
Oh, your Griffin is frozen solid in that case. Norin, you fail and take 41 points of cold damage.
The 17's my Griffin.
Okay. Than, you succeed and you take 20 points of cold damage. Lily, you fail and take 41 points of cold damage.
Yep.
Your Griffin succeeds and takes 20 points of cold damage, Norin. And Thomas is unconscious. And Rule, he just says, "You traitorous bastard! You'll die for this!" And he's completely frozen solid.
Nice.
And so was the Lion. And Tholtz is breathing heavily.
All right, Ren, cut his head off.
Don't worry. Slagathel will wash them away. He'll take them away, and he will grant me more power for the sacrifice,
he says. And, oh, King Hackenen as well. Yeah, King Hackenen succeeds. Take a 20 cold damage.
He's a beefy boy.
Alright, Rend. You're up.
Alright. Block the door. Does it take an action to close the door?
Interactive object.
Alright. I'm gonna close the door. No more of that. And then we're gonna reckless attack and great weapon master this guy. Try to anyway.
Hit. You slice into him, inky blood sprays out everywhere for 33 damage. He kind of staggers, he looks bloodied. He's vulnerable. And it's a crit.
Ooh.
You swing the flame tongue around. You do like a diagonal cleave for 35 slashing damage, 17 fire damage, and another 3 from your rage. He just like got inky blood spraying all over his office. He staggers and tries to grab onto his desk.
And then I got the bonus for the crit.
And it's a miss. It reflects off his mage armor. Thomas, make a death saving throw. Success. The cultists are dead. The griffin is frozen solid. So over to Nara. Alright, Nara, you're trapped in this room with this gas. And you're coughing and spluttering. It makes you feel kind of not very limber. Make a constitution saving throw. You feel like you're getting stoned. Literally. You're good. You don't get petrified.
So, to hit everything then, right?
You succeed. You've got a door it's like here.
I'll open the door and step outside.
Pull it open, the gas escapes for the next 5 feet and then basically disperses. Feels like Gorgons just breathed on you. When you come out, Nara, when you're here, you hear fighting in the deck above you. Fighting above you. You see Lily and Thomas unconscious. You see the lion and Rule frozen solid. A griffin frozen solid above you. And Norin and Dan up over here.
I'll take the dash action. Trying to calculate moving through this space and up the ladder.
Difficult terrain. How much movement have you used already? Is that your 30?
30.
Alright, so
Dash.
that's 5, 25, sorry, 15, 25, 35, and up the ladder, that's 45, 55 through Lily's space. Basically a dash is going to get you next to Lily here.
30 though, that's what I'm saying, I got 30 from the dash.
Oh yeah, you're not going to be able to get up there, it's congested, way too much.
And across King Hecaton's chest, difficult terrain or anything?
No. You can get around him.
It was 15, can I jump to get up onto the next thing?
Yeah. What's your strength score?
20, so I got 8, I think, right?
Yes. You can easily reach that landing up there. How much movement do you have left?
That would have left me with 5.
Wait, so you only had 5 here?
It was 15 15 to get there.
Okay, yeah, you can jump up. That costs you just like 10 feet to jump up there to climb up. So, yeah, you're up there in that space.
And that's it.
10. You're with Nora, and you're like 40 feet above the water, about 20ish, 15 feet, 15, 20 feet above the ship.
I guess there's no way of me jumping down to them from where I am.
Yeah, you jump. Your jump speed's tripled, right?
Yeah,
So what's your strength score?
19.
Alright, that gives you 27 feet of jump from like a standing jump. So you can
Okay,
jump.
and you're
You can jump here and land without taking any damage.
okay. I will. Lily and them are how far away from that point?
They're on this landing here. On the
10
on the
feet
deck.
below.
Yeah, 8 feet below. Yeah, about 10 feet. But these are all occupied
Yep.
spaces, so
Yeah. So I can just jump to here.
yeah, you can jump down. That costs you 25 feet of movement. Boing.
Okay.
Plus,
and then
plus
I will.
half your movement to jump off. Actually, to dismount the griffin, it costs you
Yep.
15. So you use 40 feet of movement to get there.
Okay, so I had to use bonus action dash then, or
Okay, you've got 30.
a
feet
dash, or a dash from my action, correct?
left. Sure. You dash.
And then I can,
You got 30 feet
Yeah.
left.
and then I can, but I can't get down there because they're occupied anyways.
Yeah.
So I'll bonus action cast healing word on Lily.
Okay.
So you should get that exactly 8. Yeah, and I'll move my the dove's gonna go down towards the. Oh no! Can I actually? I can't move it, right? Because I did my bonus action already.
Yeah.
I forget how it works for spiritual weapon.
Spiritual
If
weapon
I can
is a
move it-
bonus action.
Right. So I've already used it for casting the spell, so I can't do any of my thing, right?
Yeah, it's a bonus
Okay.
action. Roll's not dead. Ah! He should be dead, but he's not. He's got that relentless endurance.
I forgot.
And he just comes, like, he's like frozen. He looks quite scary. Ah! And he just tries to stab Lily. And he sneak attacks Lily, trying to finish her off. And I don't think that's going to be enough damage to kill you outright, Lily. But you're back unconscious. He's going to climb up, using 10 feet to climb up here. And then he's going to move here, 20. And then he's going to attack Nara at disadvantage. And he misses. And then he's going to bonus action dash. And just keep screaming and like run into this cabin. Provoking from Nara. And whoosh, an 18 is a narrow miss on Roll. It just kind of hits his cloak. Cloak protects him. Alright, Lion is frozen solid. The cultists look around and they're just throwing rocks at this two-headed shark for fun now. I got it! Lily, make a death saving throw. Success. And I think you still have blink on, right? I don't think that's concentration.
No, it's not.
Oh no.
So roll for blink. Back into the ethereal plane.
Oh man.
See everything. Well, you don't see anything, but you're in the ethereal shades of green. Hey, Norin, you're up.
I'm going to fly. Right here, but I want to fly down to where I'm like at midship, so I can see kind of what's going on.
Okay.
So I would be, yeah. Okay, that door's closed.
It cost the Griffin 20 feet to get there.
Okay.
Sorry, 30.
Let's see, Lily's not there. Thomas. That crazy fuck is still sitting right there though. So let's try and kill him real quick. We'll throw some javelins at him. Oh.
And you hit him just as he kind of just crazily jumps into that room. The javelin hits him straight in the back and he falls onto the ground dead. And he says, "Ah!" And he gets up again, but he collapses.
The chains that are holding King Hecaton down,
Metal
are
chains. There's 2 around his arms and 2 around his legs. They're pretty sturdy looking, big enough to contain a storm giant king.
How are they attached to the deck?
They're bolted to the deck. Bolted to the deck.
Oh.
Wrapped around his arm.
Bonus action. Oh, bonus action. Get my wrench out. I'm kidding. I'll use a little bit more movement to get the Griffin over here, and then I'll use actual movement myself. 5. Get off the Griffin. 10. I want to open the store real quick.
You open the Griffin and you see this badly injured mage Ren just great sword like halfway through him.
Banking him.
Yeah. Close the door, he says.
Yeah, now he's going to attack everybody again.
Oh, I'll open the door. Oh, hello. And I'm going to throw javelins at him.
That hits him. The blade of the javelin glances across his neck and he's almost dead.
Alright, and then we'll do that one more time.
And
Dart to the neck.
11 misses him.
Yeah, I would have missed with a dart too. I should have thrown a dart with that first one. I didn't think about it. Let's see. Then I'm gonna use 5 more feet to get back on the Griffin again.
Close the door. It's drafty.
It would take an action to close the door. You can only
Damn it.
interact with an object once per turn.
Yeah, I was kind of banking on hitting him again. Already used that. Alright, there's not a whole lot I can do. I'll stay right there.
Bolts, dagger, dark, cast cone of cold. And he just floods everyone with a blanket of cold energy once more. Rend, Norin, your Griffin, and Nara make a Constitution saving throw. Thomas, you'll fail 1 death saving throw, and the cone of cold shatters the lion ice statue and shatters the rule ice statue. It shatters him into pieces.
If I fail I would like to use Indomitable.
16's not enough.
Okay, I'll use Indomitable.
Rand, you take 10 points of cold damage. Nara, you take 41 points of cold damage. Nora, you succeed and take 20 points of cold damage. And
roll for
your
my Griffin.
And oh, that gets you tooth then. It goes like this. You're in it. 60-foot cone. Then you succeed and take 20 cold damage. The Storm King, he fails and takes 41 cold damage. And your Griffin succeeds and takes 20 points of cold damage now.
That's I lost concentration, so Bless is gone.
Okay, let's go down.
There was a Bless in play?
And Thultz is just chuckling. And he starts like speaking to himself. Oh, don't worry. I won't kill him. He can take it. Why are you punishing me? Speaking to an unseen entity. And his nose starts to bleed. Rand.
Yeah. Alright. Reckless attack, great weapon master.
That hits. And now his entire head starts to bleed. His neck starts to bleed because you lop his head clean off his shoulders. And he is dead. Alright, we'll stay in initiative until everyone gets stabilized.
Alright,
But that's all the enemies dead. Thultz is dead. Rule is shattered into pieces.
alright, then I'll just end my turn right there, make sure he doesn't jump back up or something. Stab him a couple more times.
Almost make a death saving throw. Success. Nara.
Can I give Thomas a potion? Forget how that works.
It's an action. Yeah. Just don't want a potion. It's an action.
Up the whole glass thing in her mouth and close it.
Open his mouth, jam it in there, and close his drawer again.
Yeah. Exactly.
Potion
It'll
of healing.
heal the glass.
Yeah, potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
Nice roll.
You don't spill a drop. Then, you've got an unconscious Lily, like, down here.
So can I cast Spare the Dying as a bonus action on my Griffin?
The Griffin, it's dead.
It would have had one death save from the Cone of Cold.
Cone of Cold destroyed it. When you get killed by Cone of Cold, you turn into ice. And then it goes
Oh, it's
another
gone?
Shattered it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tiny little
Oh,
chunks
wow.
of ice.
Okay. Okay, then I will hold a spell for Lily when she returns from the plane.
Which spell?
Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So she should get 12 healing if she reappears where she was.
Okay. She will. Right. You're off on 12 points.
I sincerely thank Thon.
And then I'll start if we're hanging out, I'm gonna start doing a prayer healing or start casting a prayer healing.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to get Hecaton unbound.
Alright, Tan starts a prayer healing. Lily's thinking about how to get King Hecaton unbound, and there are some rooms and whatnot you can search. But before we do any of that, let's take a 10-minute break. When we get back, we'll go into seeing what exactly is on this ship and how you can get King Hecaton free. We'll see you guys back soon. Hey everyone.
Welcome back.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
You too. How's everyone? Okay, so you guys have defeated all the cultists. You've taken out the captain, taken out the first mate, and all the other members of the crew. Now, you just have King Hecadin to deal with. Than is doing a ritual for prayer of healing. I'll let you know when 10 minutes have gone by.
Oh, and Roderick got captured by a large tentacle, so.
We don't speak about Roderick anymore. You see him, yeah, you just saw a enormous tentacle grab him, rip him off the deck of the ship, and you know that he can take care of himself.
Okay.
Yeah, he can take care of himself. It's only drowning. No, actually, you know, you hope that he is melted into stone somewhere. He was a casualty of this battle. So, Ren, what are you up to as soon as this fight finishes and you calm down from your rage?
Oh, actually, I wanted to look through this room,
Sure.
and then
Alright, this is obviously the captain's cabin. It's quite a mess. There are books, charts, all over the floor. It got even messier during this battle. There's loose sheets of parchment. There's smashed bottles on the ground, spilt jars of ink, and all the furniture is bolted to the floor so it doesn't get swayed around during an ocean voyage. There's an unmade bed with a squid-shaped headboard. A writing desk just has black ink splashed all over it. There's an open sea chest and a slender wardrobe with just all these bundled up clothes just piled in there. Nothing's hanging up or anything. There's also an empty wooden coat rack. And there's just like this little mangy looking pallet on the ground. And you notice something. They're words carved into the wall. But you might need help with this, friend, because the words contain big letters. They're big words. Some of them have 5 letters, some of them have 6. Some of them have 7.
yeah, I
Oh shit.
rub my beard, look at it, shake my head, nod my head.
Just attack it.
I debate about setting it all on fire.
I don't understand. Kill it.
Yeah, walk out. Hey, there's something in here you guys need to see or read, one of the two.
Alright.
Alright, do you want to go and check it out, Norin?
Yeah, I'll go in there and check it out with him.
Okay. The first word... Oh, yeah.
Before I do that, I would feed a potion of healing to my griffin.
Okay.
It did a hell of a job.
It drinks it. It would have just preferred some horse, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get it some horse when I can. So, just a little something for it. I know it's not a lot, but...
Alright, while that's happening, this poisonous gas in the cabin below has dispersed now. Nara, what are you up to?
Juan's doing his prayer. I'll cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay. Begin a ritual for 10 minutes for Detect Magic. There you go. Couple people casting some spells. Lily's checking out King Hecadin. What are you up to, Thomas?
Is he not back?
Maybe he's not back.
Can I ask him to just go pick up the sword that orc fella dropped?
Sure. Although the orc's body was shattered, the sword remains intact. picks it up. It's a magic sword. Who knows what it is? Could be anything. He also has a magic cloak. And some magic studded leather armor.
Ooh.
Right?
Guy's decked out.
He really is.
Some bling bling.
Okay, he's doing that. So Lily, you're taking a look at the king.
The king in the chains and trying to figure out how to free him.
Make an investigation check. You feel like you'll need to break the chains or somehow get through these chains. That's how you'll free him. He's just got chains around his arms and legs. You need to break the chains.
Alright, I'll call for Rend.
Alright.
Alright, Ren hops down and goes to help break the chains. Meanwhile, Norin, you've headed into this cabin and you feel like there's going to be some sort of exotic language here that needs translation. And the first word is written in common. It says dragon.
Alright, dragon. And I'll keep reading.
Alright, so what? These words have been actually carved into the wall with a dagger or something like that.
Okay.
And there's a dragon. Then the next word really catches your attention. It's actually a name. Imrith.
Uh-oh.
Sisters and treachery. And there's just a knife on the ground next to it.
I feel this is information we already have. Kind of pick up the knife. Does the knife have any sort of like markings on it that I can maybe tell?
It's just a dagger that you use for eating, basically. Use it to carve up some meat and stuff like that. Cut ropes or whatever you need to do. It's just a dagger.
Eh. Stick it in my belt, why not?
Okay. Alright, Ren, you've hopped down here and there are 4 chains. 2 around King Hecaton's legs and 2 around his arms.
So, we need to break the chains or just remove him from the chains?
Well, I think we have to break him to remove him.
Well, I mean, I can go through his legs.
Let's
And then we just-
make that plan C, okay?
Okay. I take out the, I guess I'll start hacking on the chains. And the,
Leg chains?
yeah, the ones attached to the deck.
So you're gonna cut through them with your sword?
Try to.
Okay, go for it. Give us your best swing.
I guess I should have just run regular attack, not great weapon master.
You heave this sword and you split the ground, the deck, the bottom of the deck. Miss.
Do it. Come on. Quick.
The chain's like bolted to the deck.
That hits. They're bolted to the deck. And
Deck.
your sword just cuts straight through them. And now he has like just a loose chain with a manacle attached to his leg.
Alright.
And this whole time he's like just staring up at the sky. You can see he's taking a bit of damage from the various spells that were flung around. But yeah, he just seems completely out of it. Staring blindly. Like
Can we unwrap that chain from around him, Ren? Or I can do that.
Let's go into each one of the corners.
Oh, okay.
And you need to hit it harder than that. But one or two good swings around, it looks like you swing. You can cut it open, or maybe more. Maybe you need to do reckless attack.
Yeah, reckless attack.
They're very hard to hit, actually. Yeah, not a single one of those attacks hit. But eventually you'll get through it. And you take off the chain from his second leg.
Reckless attack this one.
You need to hit them quite a few times. They're very strong chains. And eventually you'll...
Just start banging on the deck more.
It's because I'm not there to help, Brent. It's okay. Sorry, I'm busy right now.
While he's doing that, there's Norna's kind of just yelling over the clanging of the sword hitting the chains. Lily, do you know why he is catatonic like that? Why is he non-responsive?
I think I found out that it was because of the chains. Was that what I learned?
No. You couldn't figure out why he was not responsive. You just figured out how to free him is by breaking the chains. The chains might have something to do with it, or maybe there's another spell that's been cast on him, like sequester or something like that. But
So you figured the way to break him out from being chained down is to break the chains.
That's the conclusion I came to.
Yes, I mean, it's pretty basic. It's the logical thing to do.
It's quite elementary, really.
He is chained, you break the chains, he gets free. And we're going to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Alright, you chomp that final chain, Ren, and immediately the king, he starts blinking, and he gives you guys a bit of a bewildered look. He looks very disorientated. Whoa! He grabs onto the sides of his head, and he shakes his head a little bit. And he looks up at you guys, and he's going to get up. And he's massive. From standing on the lower deck, he rises up well above the highest walls of this vessel. 28 feet tall. He's the biggest damn giant you'll ever see. And him getting up, it causes the entire ship to just lurch over to one side. His weight just tips this ship. Everyone make a dexterity save if you're on the ship.
Yeah, Norn's flying.
Be at advantage for him.
Okay. Suddenly, actually, no one's knocked prone. The Storm King gathers his senses. And then he sees you all, and he roars. Ah! Small folk! He says in giant. Lord's Alliance! Lord's Alliance indeed! I'll see your alliance wrecked upon the waves for this treachery! And he attacks you guys in bewilderment and confusion. He's just reaching for a ballista. He reaches down, he snaps the ballista off from the top deck, and in his hands, it's kind of like a small crossbow. Lily, you're up first.
Okay, I'm gonna reach my hands out to the sides and yell up in giant, greetings, Great King Hickerton. We have been sent by your daughter to rescue you, and I'm gonna name drop her. Was it Sarissa? What was her name?
Sarissa sounds right.
Sarissa.
Okay, whichever one actually sent us, we've been sent to rescue you and bring you back to the court. She's in dire need of your aid.
Make a persuasion check if you want to persuade him of your action. He's just absolutely in a rage. He's got lightning coming off of him. His eyes are just these orbs of crackling lightning. You can actually hear explosions of lightning above, and he's like causing like the water to rise up, and your words fall on deaf ears.
And then I'm gonna turn to Thon and be like, can you warm up that spare the dying?
Small folk, you will pay for your treachery!
Comment.
Use my action. I try to persuade him to consider French, but I'll use common. Mighty King, as Lily says, we were sent by your daughter. We found out who killed your wife. You're needed to restore the ordning. The world's in shambles. We are not your enemy.
Make a persuasion check, Thomas.
Better than me.
You're not listening.
Then duck around the corner.
Alright.
I mean, I'm gonna try to persuade him too. I mean, Norn doesn't think it'd be smart to fight him. It was Imrith, the Doom of the Desert, a dragon, who has done this to you and to your family, not the Lord's Alliance. We can take you back to your hall.
Make a persuasion check, Norin.
I'm just as good at these as Lily.
You start off like, hey,
Technically, you're one better.
hey, fuckface, it was the dragon. And he just says, lies! Lies! Treachery! Small folk, you will feel the Storm King's thunder! And he gives you guys
Would
finger
rather
guns.
not.
Hey.
Do we have anything we can show him?
From the con.
The teleport, the Karn?
Conk?
Conk?
Conch.
He,
Conch?
well,
One of those words was
takes
right.
something to
One
get
of them.
through to
You know what I'm
him.
talking about.
He's he is like, it sounds like for a brief moment, I mean, he appears to for a brief moment consider what you're saying, but he's just not listening. Any movement, Norin?
He's gonna attack me and it's gonna hurt. Oh wait, no, he just has a ballista, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure he can find a way to attack with it.
Yeah, I think the Griffin will disengage, and I'll fly like up, like 30 feet.
Okay. As you fly up, he looks up and says, little coward! Get back here! You will pay! For too long have the small folk ruled over this world! And he swings a punch at you, Norin. But, yeah?
I said okay.
He swings a punch at you. And as that happens, that chain that's still attached around his arm whoosh, tries to whip you.
Oh shit!
And whoosh,
I'm gonna warding maneuver.
you maneuver it off down to 8 bludgeoning damage, and he just
Yeah.
he looks scary. It's like lightning bolts hitting the ocean, and he's just so furious.
Friend, you couldn't have cut that off a little closer to the hand.
Told me to leave him attached. My method, he wouldn't have attacked us too easily.
That's all I could do.
Ran.
Everybody else is trying to persuade him, so I say, we set you free, you idiot. That's my persuasion.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
It's the best one so far.
He looks down at you. Lies!
Damn it.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Anyway, if he hits me, then yeah. I'll stay where I'm at.
Nara.
I want to cast guidance on myself. I'll move forward one. I'll take a knee, kind of bow my head, and say, "Please, mighty king, if we are complicit in your capture, your captivity, that's what I was looking for. Why would we set you free? Please, we've only come to help and to free you."
Another trick! And you'll have to use your action next turn to try to hit that one home, Nara. Guidance is an action. I will finish this now! No more tricks, small folk! It ends here! And he lifts his massive leg up, and then he just slams it onto the deck of the ship. Shockwave of thunderous energy just explodes outwards. And everyone within 15 feet make a Constitution saving throw. This is such a loud explosion. It actually causes ripples in the already rough ocean. And everyone within 15 feet is probably going to be deafened.
I can't see. Am I within 15 feet, or do I have total
You
cover?
are. And it basically just almost explodes your eardrums. And Lily, you take 28 points of thunder damage, and you're deafened.
I'm blinded as well, and several other conditions.
Yes. And you'll just be deafened for till the start of his next turn. Rend, you succeed, and you take 7 points of thunder damage. Nara, you fail, and you take 28 points of thunder damage, and you become deafened. And Than, you fail and take 28 thunder damage, and you're deafened for 1 round. He then steps back and looks up at Norin, who's flown away, flown up. And yeah, it's just causing like the water to swirl, like dark clouds are starting to coalesce overhead, and like he's controlling the weather just with his might and his anger. Keep in mind, this is all happening within a span of 6 seconds. Dan, you're up.
Yes, I will.
You can keep
Cast.
on using your action to continue the ritual if you like.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much pointless at this point.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. I guess I will cast Cure Light Wounds on Lily. And you get 12. You're unconscious. And bonus action. Are we killing? Are we attacking here, or what are we doing?
I'm still going to try to talk to him, but
Oh, I'm attacking my next turn.
I'll just yell out, or I can't. I'm deafened, right? Oh wait, I can still yell out.
Yeah.
And I'll just yell out in Giant, or he's speaking Common or Giant.
He's speaking to you guys in common when he's yelling at you guys.
I'll just yell out, just King Hecton, please, we're your allies. I'll just put my hands up in like defiance,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Basically, you're doing that as
Not
you're
defiance.
using Cure Wounds on Lily, and he's not even doesn't even realize you're speaking to him. It needs an action, full action, to try and persuade him.
I'm not trying to persuade him. I'm just. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. If you're doing it while you're doing
Yeah. It makes sense. Well, I won't put the help action on him though, because that seems wrong.
I guess you could help him hit us.
Yeah.
I'll allow that
I
help action
suppose.
to work.
I will bonus action. Nothing. I can't think of anything. So, is my jump still around?
Non-hostility is an action in itself.
Jump. It only goes for 1 minute. It's been about 5 minutes
Gone.
till the end of that fight.
I already cast a spell, so I can't cast it.
Lily, you
All right,
open your eyes and your ears are just ringing.
I'll stand up. And I'll call out again in Giant. Peace, King Hecaton. Use your senses. We have slaughtered your captors. Your chains are broken by our hands. We have named your daughter and wish to bring you to her. She is in grave danger. Please see sense and reason.
Alright, make a persuasion check. Your vision's blurred. You can't even hear yourself speak. You're just screaming into your deaf ears. And he's just, he looks down at you and just narrows his eyes. And he like yells something at you and you can't even hear it. You just like feel the shockwaves coming off his voice. Thomas, make a death saving throw. Failure. You don't even know what hit you, just a shockwave. Just all the hammocks are split open as well, and there's a few cracks in the ship from that stomp. Norin. King Hagen looks up at you and then at the airship. And he like yells, "What's this? Going to transport me somewhere else, will you?"
How would you fit on that ship, you stupid son of... Norna's upset with King Hecaton. I'm gonna use the Griffin's movement to get where I'm like level here, and then I'll hop off the Griffin,
Oh yeah, show him evidence.
and Griffin, move out of the way. I'll point to this guy. It's like, look, it was followers of Terra's Dune that have trapped you here. Alright? We, and I point to myself and to all the people that he just hit with this lightning thing, are trying to rescue you and take you away to your throne. And I'll pull out a conch. See? Okay.
Make a persuasion check. He looks down and you provide him with a perfectly logical, reasonable argument. I've never seen him before. Lords Alliance! They are the reason I am here! You killed my wife! And now you speak of my daughter! And he looks very...
You are an
very
idiot to
angry.
believe the lies of a dragon. And I'm gonna use 5 feet to get back on, and then yeah, I can't really.
Hey, eventually somebody's got to do a good job persuading, right? Sheer averages.
Well, I mean, it. Only one.
Ren's got this.
Yep, I'm gonna persuade him. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Gonna kneecap him.
fly back up, like up again. Another
his
20
reach?
feet. Yeah.
Alright, he's going to try and whip your griffin, aka you. Get back here! And he misses. He attack falls short. Ren.
Yeah. Am I able to switch weapons or no?
Yeah. You
Like, can I
switch a weapon?
drop the flame tongue and grab the giant slayer?
Sure.
All right. Do that. And what kind of armor does it look like he's wearing?
He's not wearing armor.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try a reckless great weapon master on this guy then.
He looks down at you. So you want to fight?
Nope.
And,
But we're going to.
you it's actually impossible to knock him prone because his bonus is plus 14. I won't bother rolling, but that hits him. And you hit him for 29 damage. You chomp into his leg. Doesn't really look hurt.
Again.
And you hit him.
Wait. Oh, I do.
He's basically just relying on his dexterity, and he's not that quick. You hit him for another 30 points of damage, and he's almost looking bloody. Whoa! Just a couple of cuts on his leg.
Stand down, or you're gonna get some more.
Nara.
Again, as non-threateningly as possible, I'm gonna yell, please, please, there's no need for violence here. This is a misunderstanding. We're your allies. Please, we were sent to help you. If you kill us or if we kill each other, we're only doing what your enemies would want.
Make a persuasion check, Nara. And he's just not listening. He's just so much in a rage. He just says, I've had enough lies, small folk.
Fuck this guy. Let the Kraken take him.
Just abandon our like main quest.
You killed my wife. You kidnapped me. And he hit me in the leg with an axe. And
You deserve it.
he's going to lurch his entire body weight. He's going to shift the ship over to the side. Everyone standing on the ship, make a dexterity save. And it causes you to fall prone, Dan. And as he does that, he just lifts up his foot and he stomps again. Another ear-watering explosion. You're out of range this time, Thomas. Rend, Than, Lily, Nara, make a Constitution saving throw. Lily, you resist. You take 18 thunder damage. Nara.
Can I use a reaction to half that?
Yeah, it's thunder, so I'm pretty sure Absorb Element works against thunder, doesn't it?
Element, look.
Nara, you just a shockwave
Yes.
of thunderous energy just hits you for 36 damage. Alright, Lily, you'll take 9, and Than, you'll take 18, and Rend, you'll take 9 points of thunder damage. And he's just woken up. He's gone to a frenzy. It's been 12 seconds so far since he's even woken up, and it's happening so suddenly that not all of your words are actually even reaching him. Than, you can use half your movement to stand up.
Okay. Can I, is Thomas in the room, or where is Thomas right now?
Yeah, he's here. He's in the room. He's just hanging out.
Okay.
Having a rest.
I will, bonus action spare the dying on Nara. To stabilize. And then I'll cure light wounds on Thomas. I'll work my way into the room. Oops. to here. And where is it? Oh. You get 12 back. And, I think that's all I can do.
Lily.
I'm going to be backing up, but then also I'm going to keep trying to talk sense to him. I mean, I don't want to kill him. This is why we're here to save. So anything I can think to get him to calm down and see reason, I'll shout it out to him in giant.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Jesus Christ.
And he still looks angry.
I guess we can teleport your unconscious body.
I mean, we can't, but...
Yes, we do, Rand. Yes, we do. Let's see, that was my action. I mean, I don't think I have anything else I can do. I'm not getting the house up.
Hold
Alright, I'll step in the line of sight and say, in the name of the Allfather, stop. We're on his mission. We need you to restore the ordning.
Make a persuasion check. He's still screaming and yelling. Maybe that worked. Maybe he'll listen. We'll find out on his turn.
Alright. I'll step back.
Norin.
How high is our ship right now?
I think it's about 150 feet above the...
I'm gonna yell up to the ship. You might want to take it a little higher.
Okay!
And I am going to, in case he wants to go for me again, I'm just gonna bonus action hit and stuff. I'm not gonna bother trying to talk sense to him because Norin feels like he
yells down. Tell him we're working with Klaus, the Red Dragon.
How about no, you stupid son of a bitch? Just fly the ship.
Okay, it's a suggestion.
Yeah. We hang out with you.
Should we hit him with the mangonel?
No, just fly the ship. I'm gonna bonus action hidden step to go invisible. Just in case he feels like lashing out at Orin again for whatever reason, and that's it.
Rend.
Yeah, alright, same thing. Great weapon and a reckless.
And
This will
crit.
calm him down.
You hit him for 40 points of damage. You slice him across his leg, and he falls down onto one knee.
Do it again.
And that
Are you
hits.
at least doing it non-lethally?
We'll see when we get that close.
You drive the axe into his leg. Ah! He lets out another roar of pain.
And let's see, it was crit, so I get a third one. And if I think he's close, I'll do it
Come on!
non-lethally.
Come on!
Non-lethally
Oh
killing.
no, he's nowhere near close.
Me.
That hit. And you hit him again. Spit some blood onto the deck.
Now listen to us, you fool.
Nara, make a death saving throw.
Just should be stabled.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
that's me.
Just staple. Alright, it's King Hecaton's turn, and straight away he just tries to punch you, Ren, with his chain hand fist. Tries to hook you across the face. And he hits you for 10 bludgeoning damage. And he's gonna punch you again. And poof, hit you for 9 bludgeoning damage. And he reels back. And he's like doing a bit of a haymaker. Really pulls his arm back, and his entire fist starts to crackle with lightning, dancing all the way up his arm. His arm is just basically a lightning bolt. Whoa! And just before he is about to hit you, suddenly all of the lightning from his arm just vanishes. And suddenly there's a glow of magical energy. And it's almost as if the king's just now come into consciousness. The thunderous glow from his eyes vanish. And the lightning from his arm vanishes. The weather calms. So does the ocean. And just as he's still got his fist like raised up to just haymaker you, Ren. And then he just kind of gives you a blank stare. And you notice all of your runes, your giant runes, whether they're in your bag, on your person, they start to glow bright with energy. And it's just now that all of your words reach his mind. He's flooded with all of these persuasions at once. You tell him about his daughter, about the dragon, about the ordning, and he stops. And he lowers his arm.
I knocked him to his senses.
Kill him.
From your perspective, I guess it would look that way, Ren.
You've got you got a free shot at him, Ren. If you want to attack him now, you have advantage.
No, he put his fist down. So
Small folk, forgive me. What have I done?
I think you killed Nara.
Whoops.
I can get Nara up.
Okay.
She's dead.
King looks
I'll use
around, and he just sits down now. He just kind of sinks his head. He sits down and he slumps his arms over his bent knees. So now you'll definitely have advantage if you want to attack him.
Hey, Seb.
Yeah.
I'd like to just see if this dead guy had anything on him, and if not, then tell everybody to gather in and pull the horn out.
Okay.
I'm going to use cure wounds on Nara scroll.
So you just run by the king straight away and start going through that body. Lily?
I bowed to him as I walked by.
You don't say anything to him or try to tell him what happened? That his daughter's been captured by a dragon and all this stuff that... So he knows what's going on.
That's the stuff I was shouting. Yeah, well, I'll just repeat the stuff I was telling him. Let's try to catch him up.
Utterly confused, and he's just kind of got his head sunk down at the moment.
All right, I'm pulling that horn out.
What horn?
Conk. Sorry.
Yeah, he still has no idea what's going on. So you might want to actually tell him something before you just try to tell him what otherwise he means.
I didn't toot it yet.
With you.
Yeah, I don't know that we want to go into
Right,
resistance.
He's not really looking your way, Lily. He's kind of just got his head down at the moment, just like getting his breath. He is bloodied as well from that fight. And he's just kind of shaking his head and just says,
What have I done? What has happened?
You have not done anything that cannot be reversed, King Egerton.
Your daughter needs you.
Your daughter, all giants need you, or they're
What? What do you mean all giants need me? I am the Storm King.
Ordning is in shambles. Chaos.
What? What do you mean?
Giants are out of control, attacking villages. Everyone's fighting for power. All the giants are trying to fight the hierarchy of your race.
Fire giants think they can rule storm giants. It's just crazy.
Hill giants thinking they're the top dog.
I know about the Ordning. It is my fault that the Ordning was shattered. I've known for many months. You mentioned my daughter, Sarissa.
She is true to your cause.
What of Mirren and Nim? Are they safe?
Safe, but under the influence of, I think, a dragon.
Dragon?
They tried to usurp you.
Imrith has dug her claws into your family and into your home.
Imrith! Imrith! That treacherous blue dragon! I'll wring its neck. Who is responsible for this? Is it the Lord's Alliance?
Oh, we figured out who did it, but I forget who it was.
The octopus cult?
The Kraken cult, isn't it?
Kraken?
Kraken Society, maybe? It was Kraken something.
There's influences across the realms. We're not clear on who's doing what exactly, but we do know you're needed back in your court, and you're definitely needed to restore the ordning.
You guys had done some extensive investigations. Kraken cultists are the ones that captured King Hecate and working with Imrith. Imrith had infiltrated his kingdom, his king's court.
But there was also some issues with Lord's Alliance, was there not? Like there was.
No, they're framed.
They were framed.
They were framed. Okay,
yeah.
I thought. Okay.
Lord's Alliance has got a good reputation for protecting the North, not putting it in jeopardy. Collection of the major cities that work together.
Figured out who did the actual deed, killing his wife, right?
They
I
were
just remember.
cultists. Obviously, he's been tricked. He says,
I did not realize things are so bad. I knew the Ordning was shattered.
How we can restore it?
I'm not sure it can be restored.
Well, something must be done.
I must have been in that stasis for many months. I should have
You weren't easy to
listened
find.
to my brother. What of my brother, Uthor? How does my court hold up? You say my two eldest daughters are treacherous? And what of my youngest, Sarissa? Is she
is with
taking charge?
With your brother and his support, she's doing quite well. She is in charge.
Isn't she glued to a throne right now?
She is currently.
She is in charge,
definitely
and
not
her
doing
uncle's
well.
supporting her.
she's paralyzed. She had the Colin scepter stolen from her, and now she's completely paralyzed.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Shit.
the scepter got stolen by Imrith, and now
She's in
gonna
stasis.
die unless we get it back.
Oops, sorry. My bad.
Make a perception check.
I have been blind to what has been going on in my own family. I knew that Mirren and Nim were never fit to rule. That is why I appointed to Sarissa, my youngest, when I looked for a successor. This caused jealousy to breed, a weakness of my oldest daughters. Nim is cold, unloving as the sea. Mirren, tempestuous, prone to emotional outbursts. But Sarissa, she was the only one that could keep the lesser giants in line. I'm not sure if I can forgive my daughters for what they've done, but I must confront them. I must return to Maelstrom. Then, we will deal with these Kraken cultists. And Imrith. This dragon will pay for what it's done. I don't believe that I can fix the Ordning, but I can see you have Anim's blessing. Those runes, they were gifts from the Allfather to his children, and now you wield them. You have the power of giant. This is a sign. He stands up. And then he sees the conch. He nods. So you've been to my court. Then we shall return. What say you, small folk? I urge you. Join me. And together we will crush this dragon.
Huzzah!
Don't we have side quests first?
We'll go to Golden Fields, I don't give a shit.
We gotta kill some rats in the tunnel.
Is there anything else you need to do here, small folk?
I think you might.
Good to go.
Well, I think it might be a good idea to take a breather, have a meal.
I'd vote leaving.
Yeah, I'm good with leaving. Did we loot the hounds in here?
I might need to use the poop deck.
Or a cabin on the bottom deck on the front side of the ship.
I could use a bit of a rest. I cannot present myself in this state to my court.
Oh, I'm sure they'll let you use the restroom when we get there.
He does not look impressed by that comment.
Where do we want to send the ship?
You're free. Fly.
This ship? I'll send it somewhere, alright? To the bottom of the ocean.
No, not this ship.
Oh.
I'll point up. That ship.
Oh, nice.
That's our ship. That's how we got here.
Nice.
It's not a bad ride, huh?
I prefer rocks myself.
Yeah, I hate it too. Don't worry. Let's get them to go back to Mirabar.
Yeah, the dwarfs were like that at least. I'll fly back up and converse with Nizeroth.
Did we actually explain to him what happened to it? Like that his daughter is stuck on or paralyzed on the.
Yeah. After I told him she was fine, I think it was explained.
Yeah.
Good.
He
Okay.
knows. He knows the whole story now. Alright, so Nizeroth says, did it work? You told him that we're allied with Claw.
Something like that.
I didn't actually tell him that. He didn't really listen to me anyway. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's on our side now. When we are about to leave.
So you did it. You fixed the ordning? Are we
Well,
good?
not yet. We haven't fixed the ordering yet, but hopefully soon.
Remember, Cloth has offered you a reward for fixing the ordning.
We will remember. If you would please take the ship to Mirabar. We will return for it at some point.
Mirror bar. Got it.
We will be in contact. I'll fly back now. Oh, you missed one!
So, I'm gonna go look for Roderick, and then say a silent prayer for him. May he enjoy the deep abyss.
No silent Roderick.
Okay.
But you know that he's a grown.
A survivor.
He's stalwart.
He'll be fine.
He's
only,
one with the rocks.
Yeah, he's being dragged into the ocean by a massive tentacle, but he can look after himself. Alright, so Lily is suggesting expeditiously returning to Maelstrom, but others are talking about searching the ship for valuables.
I'd like to check, this room for any compartments.
Why don't we take a vote though, so everyone's on the same page? If you want to search or leave straight away. Search or leave. Type it in the chat.
I'd actually like to take a short rest before we show up in court in case crap's going wrong.
Yes, I vote that way too.
The king also, he did want to rest. Feel like I've been. Feel like someone tried to cut my damn leg off.
Someone did.
It's pretty sturdy though.
Yeah, I mean, let's. I think rest, and then while we're resting, we can kind of look around.
Okay, everyone take a short rest, and you can take a look around. Tell me where you want to search. King Hekanen will just flex a little bit. Oh, 248 hit points.
Jeez.
I'm feeling
All right. I went from 3 hit points to like almost 3 hit points.
Alright, so there's 4 cabins basically. There's 2 on the mid deck, 2 on the lower deck. So which cabin do you want to search first?
Sorry, 2 on the lower and yeah.
Yep, there's 2 on the mid deck and 2 on the lower deck.
I'll do the lower deck.
Okay.
The mage room.
This one?
Oh, okay, that one.
Yeah, that's where the assassin is.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, you head on down into this, it's just like a hold. And there's a bunch of crates, rations, chests, things like that. It's all being held in place by nets. And there's a couple of little rats creeping about. You go through it all. Do you want to like just open up crates and bust open casks and things like that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
See what's in here.
You start going through everything, and it's food and water and ale, and it's just supplies. There's a couple of chests, but they just contain cooking ingredients, spices, and things like that.
Okay.
You also notice one other thing then, that chest that was thrown at Nara. It holds a sack of 180 gold pieces. And make an investigation check then.
Can I guidance myself for that?
You wouldn't be consciously doing this.
Okay.
More of a passive thing. Throw that gold piece in the party loot, and then you notice that this chest actually has secret compartments. There's a secret compartment underneath that gold.
Okay.
12 daggers. They don't look mythical, those 12 daggers. And there's another secret compartment. A secret compartment within a secret compartment. And it contains a deck of marked playing cards, in a nice wooden case. A spyglass, which they're worth 1,000 gold pieces. A quill, a jar of dragon blood, it's labeled dragon blood, and then a diary with a black leather cover. You can throw the valuables, the deck of cards, and the spyglass in the party loot. I'll post those. Cards are worth 15, spyglass 1,000. And take a look at this diary, and it's very articulate. It talks about rules time on this vessel, how they're to just keep on sailing around indefinitely to keep the Storm King in this stasis. Magical chains keep him in stasis, and apparently this will fix the ordning. Rule seems to be very impatient, and he doesn't like Tholt's Dagadar. In fact, he basically says that Tholt, the mage squid dude, he's like almost a bit jealous. He says that Tholt's Dagadar has a direct line of communication to the Kraken Slarkathel, and Rule says that he speaks gibberish and basically secretly plots to kill Tholt somehow and take over the ship. So I guess he got his dream in some way or another.
Well, he's dead now, right?
Yeah. He might, if he gets sprung back, he'll be happy. And alright, when you hear that name Slarkathel, everyone can make a history check. This is Faerunian lore about this particular entity.
Yeah, that tracks.
Never heard of it. Then Nara doesn't ring a bell. Then it's just a name. You heard Tholt say something about it. But Lily, you can tell him straight away that's the name of the most ancient and powerful Kraken that has ever existed. Thousands and thousands of years ago. We're talking like maybe like 40,000 years old. A very powerful spell-casting Kraken.
I'm gonna pass along the dangerous news.
Yeah,
It's
that sounds about right.
yeah, Krakens, they believe that they're gods. They're as old as gods, and they're lords of the ocean. Anyway, this Kraken barely would ever be seen by anyone. If anyone had ever met it, they probably wouldn't live. But these cultists obviously worship this Kraken, and this must be, it makes sense, the Kraken Society. This is the Kraken that they worship.
Did anybody check that mage's corpse?
He just wears these like a filthy, slimy gown of fishing net, seaweed, shells, and barnacles attached to his flesh. He doesn't have anything on his person except for this like crystal tentacle that he uses as spellcasting focus, worth 100 GP.
Anything significant about the jar of dragon blood?
It looks like his diary was written in the dragon blood, like an ink. Doesn't look particularly valuable. Alright, this must be his room then. There's not a whole lot in here, just a pile of rugs on the ground, a hammock, and some rugs made of some sort of, looks like a Yeti hide. We should give it to Lily. It's a present.
Okay.
Light it on fire.
I don't get the significance, or I might miss it.
Lily,
But I'll give it
like
to Lily.
basically a Yeti fanatic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she loves Yeti.
I didn't know that. Interesting. All these nights
Is
together.
there anything else
Very
that
much
you
good.
wanted to look for, or something else that you feel like?
So this room, I don't need to actively search or anything, right? That's fine.
It's basically just some
Just
rugs on the
okay.
ground. That's all there is.
All right, I'll go to the upper deck and do a thorough look in those rooms.
It just has these hammocks and a few personal effects and some changes of clothes and nothing valuable. Just where the
Okay.
cultists aboard, where the crew sleep.
All right, I'm good. I can't get to that side, so I'll just watch.
Is that everything? Did you want to look anywhere else?
Did we search the mage's office?
No.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
It's
Okay.
completely trashed. Parchment all over the ground, ink just splashed on the desk, on the walls, shattered bottles of wine, bed with a squid-shaped headboard. The only really thing that's searchable, I mean, there's an open trunk and a wardrobe, it's just got clothes in it. The only really thing searchable is this desk that's being bolted to the floor here. And it's not locked. You open it up, and it has the mage's spellbook in there. It's a spellbook with a purple cover, purple leather cover.
Oh, nothing useful then.
You slam the desk.
Oh,
Throw it
present-
overboard.
I'll present that to Lily with the Yeti's cloak.
Wrapped in the cloak.
Yeah.
Alright, pull it, Tholtz's spellbook, and I forgot the dash there. You can make an Arcana check, Lily, to try and read all these spells. Some of them are beyond your comprehension.
Now,
Yeah, you got plenty of time while you're resting. And what's the highest level spell you can cast? 6?
6.
Okay. I'll give you a handout with the spells that you're able to read. There seems to be some higher
Okay.
level ones there, but you don't know what they are.
Okay.
Beyond your capabilities at the moment. They're all yours. Okay. You've searched everywhere, and you guys all ready to go now?
Oh, I'm primed and ready to toot the horn.
Okay. Let me just add that spell book to the... I have a spell book folder. It's in there somewhere. Let me know if you need to check it out again. It's in the appendix folder.
Okay.
Were we
thank
able
you.
to? Were we able to identify the other items while we were resting?
Sure. Yeah. For those of you that aren't going around searching, can do that.
There's a cloak, and then the armor, and the short sword.
Cloak, you can just tell straight away what it is. It's a cloak of protection.
Cool. Anybody want that?
Murray.
Well, let's find out what the rest stuff is.
The ring is a ring of protection. +1 AC in saves. And then the short sword is a +2 short sword.
That's a Lily weapon.
You said that there was some studded leather?
Oh yeah. Studded leather is +1 studded leather.
Only item 2.
And he was decked down, magic items, that guy. Alright, you guys can sort that out. So you won't be able to tune to anything yet, so hold on. Hold on to everything for now and figure out who gets what. But you guys are ready to teleport out of here.
Well, the sword and the armor don't take attunement, right? So you might want to hand those out now.
You 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 want to put it on? Do you want to sort that out now? It does take a little bit of time to put on.
We can teleport first and figure it out.
Yeah, we can figure it out later.
It's not like we shouldn't be. Hopefully, we're not going into a fight when we get there.
No. Hopefully. I mean, you would be surprised if there's going to be a fight at the Storm King.
If we show up with King Hecaton, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, there's not going to be a fight then. The fight's going to be suddenly 4 massive tentacles reach over the side of the ship, and a massive kraken rises up next to you all.
Time to go, time to go.
So I'll see you guys.
Hello,
next
Lily.
week. We'll take it from here.
Hello, it's all Lily.
Lily kept blowing.
Wait, we're trying to put the studded leather on.
Alright, you asked the kraken to hold up for a sec. But
Come back in 5 minutes.
It's Slarkethel. The kraken cometh.
Nice. A lot done today.
I could have blown the horn a while ago.
He just rises up from the depths.
Hello, adventurers.
He says, "Hail!"
Hail,
Fred.
Hail to you.
We're gonna have it down in unison pretty soon by the end of the campaign. Our whole group just as one says hail, friend.
Alright, guys. I'll see you all next week. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.